after I go live. All right, going live in five, four, three, two, one. Good evening, all. Good evening.
Good
Welcome
night.
to the welcome to the podcast. This is Football is Life podcast. This is week 6, episode 6. I'm shocked that we made it this far, but here we are. So wasting no time. Let me get the guys on. Uh, Vado, Clem, Kim, newcomer Dax. I'll go.
Everything
Let me
cool.
see.
Everything's
Everything
solid.
cool. Everything. Kim, price of the brick
Yeah,
gone up.
Price of the brick is about to go up. It's a new mate. It's a new mate.
So y'all ain't playing for the lottery no more.
Nobody. Nobody. Y'all can have our pick.
Y'all. My team get a better record than yours, eh?
By one game, Clem. That's
Hey.
I could take this kind of chastising from Vado, but geez, one game, Clem.
Mm.
boy, for the way these things been going these couple of weeks, boy, one game is a lot.
He showing you.
Well,
Yeah,
y'all
but
ain't winning no more. That nigga done gone out with a concussion. Y'all ain't winning no more. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
So-
neighbor.
Yeah, who
So listen,
else?
I Bari needed that win on Sunday.
He ain't play this weekend. They still win.
Who they play?
Exactly.
Seattle.
Seattle full of shit.
Hey,
Um,
the only brick what going up is this one right there. You know what a brick going up?
yeah, y'all 3-2 now.
Yes, we are.
Hold on, 3-game
Ron, you're
winning
showing this
streak.
horse to look like he.
Yes, and we got Sham DM. Sham going.
His camera was gone, buddy.
All right.
He's back now.
Yeah, so we
Right
win
there.
sport. After we done kill
Ain't gonna
Sham,
be
them
far.
like we 4 in a row.
Damn.
Y'all going on y'all one game losing streak, eh?
All right. Say less.
Let's start it up.
Make sure you here next week Tuesday.
I coming in the growth.
Oh,
Right there,
Oh,
definitely.
flip.
Clem, make sure everything accommodation set.
Just don't get me. Just don't get stickered. That's all I can say.
All right, cool. So
Y'all need to bring the cess the truck on now.
let's jump into the first topic, gents. First news right there. What's trending right now? What's been trending from this morning? The New York Jets fired their head coach Robert Saleh after losing yet another game, and they lost to the who did they lose to?
Vikings.
To the Vikings. To the Vikings. So, Doc, this is your first time here. I'll give you the privilege. The question, what I have for you, was the firing of Robert Saleh justified?
Not how it went down to me. I don't think it should have happened like that. I actually agree with Angelo. See how the season carry on and let him go at the end of the season. But for the way went about it, yeah, that was just a little scummy and just wrong at the end of the day. I mean, and I said it in the group chat. It would have been nice if he had stayed on defensive head coach, but the way stuff went down, I wouldn't either as well. But I think he was gonna get fired, but the way it went down, they shouldn't have. I don't feel that was right. And like you think, when everybody's reading up and getting their sports news come through, and when I hear the owner said he didn't even converse with no other coaches or any other people in the office at the end of the day, he just do that out of the spirit of the moment and fire him. Yeah. So for Angelo, just going off, I know the turmoil he going through, everything he went through and everything. But he could be all right though. But it's a shitty move.
It's a shitty move because you're saying that he got fired on his day off?
The way he got fired, yes.
Okay, he'd have find out on Twitter or something. I didn't read the story.
No, he was in there. They escorted him out with security.
Oh.
When he walked into work this morning, he was fired. I next
Oh,
scored him over this.
so
Like,
they bring him back from London because I thought they just leave him in London
yeah.
and just take his passport.
No, boy.
Tell
No,
him to come
they.
back.
But hold on, they didn't fire him as soon as he walked in the building. You know, he had meetings this morning. They fired him like little after he was done. Start his day or whatever. But I can get into that in my response.
Yeah, you next. Let me get your reaction, and do you think it was justified?
My reaction was to laugh my ass off, just for the simple fact that I love to see the Jets and their fans in misery. But I think it was a bit too soon. I think he should have been able to finish out the season. Um, you all know who I can blame for this. If you don't know, you can find it right now. Hackett, the offensive coordinator. He's trash. He's my old head coach in Denver. Garbage. We fire him after one season. We still paying him all kind of money because we's like, you know what? Get out of town. We'll pay you to leave. But
That's
I
like
mean,
wow.
if we trace his history, he was the offensive coordinator in Jacksonville. All right, Jacksonville was good, but guess what? The offense was trash. The defense was carrying them. After that, he went to Green Bay. He was the offensive coordinator. But guess what? He never used to call plays. LaFleur used to call the plays. He just was the offensive coordinator. So basically, LaFleur tell him, yeah, you put this together, and I can call it. But it was LaFleur offense. So when he came to us, and that was his first chance to really be a play caller. He wanted to be just like LaFleur and be the head coach, but be the play caller too. Garbage. Fire him after 1 year. So now he going to the Jets. They make him the OC. The only reason they hire him is because he's Aaron Rodgers' boy. Cool. Last year he do a bunch of foolishness, but no one cared because A-Rod was hurt. Now A-Rod back, pressure on. He doing foolishness again. And guess what? Salah's the defensive coach, so he leaving the whole offense to Hackett. And guess what? Hackett ain't know what he doing. So that led to this morning. What I read the reports is that when Salah came in today, he actually had a meeting where he stripped Hackett of play calling responsibilities and give it to Todd Downing. Now, Todd Downing, I don't know exactly who that is. I wish Angelo was there. He could have tell us who. But I guess he's an offensive assistant. But, you know, it was too little too late. The owner felt like, you know, just already gone too far right now. So he get rid of Salah. But I believe that was a good move. I believe, now I don't know what this Todd Downing fellow would do, but I believe just for the simple fact you take them play calling away from away from Hackett, and he was about to try something different. I believe maybe that could have helped and they could have gone on a run. But I don't even think they want to do an assessment or talk to him to say, hey, what's your plan moving forward? And he could have sit down and tell him, well, hey, I don't think this Hackett fella making sense. Like, but to strip him, we can try this next, but he doing. So now he made that decision this morning. We don't even know going forward if Hackett still calling the plays because the new coach might come in and say, you know what, Hackett, keep your play calling responsibilities. We ain't going with the Downing fella. We can.
So I have a quick question for you, Bottle.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So Aaron Rodgers should roll off for the blue, in sense that's Hackett is his boy and he bring him over or help bring him over. So Aaron Rodgers should roll off for the blame.
Yeah, but everybody know A-Rod is a diva. I've been telling you all that. I've been telling people, I told Andrew that he's a diva. He wanted someone who wouldn't hold him accountable. Greg Hackett don't hold people accountable. That's the same thing with Russ. Russ had a whole office upstairs in our building. Why does man need an office? Use a quarterback, bro. You have a quarterback room. You can watch film in there with the rest of the quarterbacks. What do you need an office for? You don't hold people accountable in
The boy
A-Rod.
from Seattle spoiled him, man.
Yeah, no. Pete Carroll didn't spoil it. Pete Carroll didn't
Yes, he
spoil it.
did.
That was why he wanted to get away from Pete Carroll. No, Pete Carroll called plays for him and baby him up a little bit, but own office. But the reason he wanted to get away from Seattle because he couldn't have his own way. Him and Pete Carroll started to separate. Pete Carroll started taking the ball out of his hand and running the ball a lot. He wanted to open the offense so he could throw. And we had to learn the hard way that he ain't really like that no more. So we still paying for that. But yeah, A-Rod have some blame in that. I ain't taking that away. But I think he should have get the end of the season. I think the owner overreact. That's all I could say on that.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Kim?
Well, I've been telling Angelo for weeks now that was coming. This was coming. I already know the nature of football. I already knew the firing was coming. Now I thought he was gonna make it to the end of the season, but I knew it was coming. Just for the simple fact that someone got to pay the toll for this, and it ain't gonna be a Rod. It ain't
Nope.
gonna be a Rod. So it had to be Salah. My thing with Salah is I blame the owner and the GM because to me, Salah is a defensive coach. He's a defensive coach. You can't put those kind of coaches in them kind of positions unless you get a great offensive minded assistant offensive coordinator. You have to have a good
I
offensive
second that.
coordinator. That's like Andy Reid. Andy Reid is a great offensive mind, but he have a great defensive coach. Spagnuolo is a great defensive coach. That's why it has worked. You can't have Solid don't know nothing about offense. You can't. What has Greg Hackett done? What has he done?
None.
Anybody? What has he done? He was behind LaFleur. That's like picking up a coach who had been behind Shannon. What do you do? All I talk about Eric Bieniemy. What do you do after you get away from Andy Reid? So you can't just. That's like only person out of all the Bill disciples who was with us. How many of them turn out to be good defensive coaches? Who? Flores. That's about it.
Patricia? No?
No,
Okay.
Patricia is trash. He fucking Eagles up right now.
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, Frable deserve a job. I don't know why he's sitting
Mike
home.
Vrabel. That nigga sitting home right now.
Yeah, very good. But A-Rod is to blame for all of this. Angelo ain't going to admit it, but A-Rod is to blame for all this. We can see what they do from now on.
Shams.
But that defense about to
Oh, sorry,
fall off.
Coops.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
the defense about
I
to
didn't know you
fall
finished.
off, and that about
What you
to
saying,
hit. That's
Rod?
just. Go ahead, Cham.
Roger said he didn't know anything about the firing though. Not until they get the headline. He find out the same way as us.
I ain't saying A-Rod petition for him to be fired, but what you gonna do? Who you gonna let go? Herbert or Staley?
Say it again.
Who you gonna let go? Herbert or Staley? Staley or
Somebody got to go. That's the point.
somebody gotta go.
Like they say,
Someone
the
gotta pay
coach,
for their sins.
like you say, Salah being a good defensive coach and the defense panning out and playing good. The
Boy,
owner's
QB
supposed
hard
to
to
sit
find in
down
this
with
league
them.
right now.
The owner's supposed to sit down with them. They realize the offense ain't working how they wanted to do. Let go of the coordinator. And like Vado say, that's what Salah was planning on doing. But too late. I mean, there's only 5 games in the season, but
Well, the owner ain't saw it that way.
so what's gonna happen when they start losing? That they go on a 6 game losing streak. Who falls to this?
Boy, they both to go on a losing streak because Salah that defense chime in. I don't know what they about to do.
Well,
So,
the defensive coordinator is the new coach.
oh yeah, I
Yeah,
thought that there
yeah,
was
no,
I thought
that's who
that
they move up. Yeah, the coordinator, defensive coordinator.
not
Well,
Hackett. That's crazy.
Hackett,
I wish they'd have promoted Hackett. They would have really
he
been
gone
trash.
next week. Hackett can be fired next week. You ain't got to worry about that.
Clem, I know you got to go. You weren't staying long, so let me get your thoughts on it.
Um, Boy, obvious there that was the ground way. I mean, I don't think it was justifiable for him to be fired, but somebody have to be the scapegoat. New York is an unforgivable market. You know what the expectations is with having, I guess, Aaron Rodgers on your team. But I mean, he what 40
You
off an
old.
Achilles. Yeah, he didn't meet the cliff, man. I think A-Rod was on the downside of his the backside of his career from his last year in Green Bay. You could have seen the decline, bay. So I mean that's a swing and a miss from the Jets yet again. And but they in like total disarray right now, bay. So I mean that's just a tough pill for them to swallow. I mean Angelo probably that's his team, bay. So I mean I understand, but like but it is the laughing stock of the NFL right now, bay. You know, people just wishing they fail at this particular point. We know Aaron, he's a coach killer, man. That's just what it is, man. I ain't care if they say, well, hey,
Coach Killer.
he don't, he don't,
Right.
he's saying he don't, he ain't have nothing to do with it, but you know, the outside noise and the external factors from it, he will obviously, they trying to protect his image at the end of the day. But I guess we'll see where it goes from here.
All right, cool. So I move on to the next topic. Right? No, in fact, Chrissy, let me get your thoughts on it. Sorry, I skipped you.
Yeah, you good,
Just
boy.
don't like you, but
Yeah, but they cool. Yeah, but I see they fire Xerxes, but
Hmm.
but
Who-
Who?
Nigga say Xerxes, man. What is that?
you already see the picture.
He look like Xerxes real,
Yeah, you
boy.
look like Xerxes for real. How did you say?
I didn't
Tell
want to tell
Um,
you.
y'all, he looked like the villain from Iron Man in the cave.
He look like plenty niggas.
For real.
but it's unfortunate.
Wagwan.
Boy. It's unfortunate, dog. I go, boy.
One Dolphins.
All day, every day, fence up.
damn right.
oh fuck.
Wait,
That's your
So,
fault.
Chrissy, sorry though. Hold on. Let me make you solo right quick. Let
yeah,
me
you
hold on,
straight, boy.
Chrissy. Got
I
me
haven't
right.
come out the car yet.
All right, Chrissy. Would you say it?
Brand up all he did. But I come a little late, so I know if y'all talk about all them quarterbacks with
No,
Salah.
no, no. No.
We on the first topic
It's the
about the
first topic.
Jets.
Yeah,
About
you
the
know what I mean
Jets.
about Salah.
I write and dime, I write and dime.
Your boy had 33 games with Zach Wilson, 7 with Mike White, 2 with Tim Boyle, garbage.
Yeah.
Simeon 3 games, Flacco 5 games, and A-Rod 6 games. So I mean, their offense, you can't have a good offense with them dudes. So I mean, Aaron Rodgers and Flacco maybe, but the rest of them garbage. So it kind of, I would like to see him with a full season of Aaron Rodgers first. Things ain't looking good, but I think it's kind of premature that he get fired. To be
They should
honest,
have given him a real offensive coordinator. That's all.
that too,
True.
that too. So is it Hackett, right?
Yeah.
But
Hacked
la-
Hackett.
last season, them dudes get what like 2 snaps of Aaron Rodgers for he tear Achilles. So he couldn't really do nothing last season. So I mean, this season like the real first season, and I mean we gotta see who it is. It might be A Rod, might not even be him. But A Rod, like he no more, he bigger than like the I can't even say it, dog. But you know what I mean, dog.
Say it.
Like he more important than Salah. Then he more important than Salah. So
Wow.
they would
Yeah.
try. They would try with a different head coach first before they start blaming A Rod. So that's what I think.
Different head coach instead of a different OC. That's crazy. That's how I know A-Rod had something to do with this. He could lie all he want and talk about it. He didn't.
And the conspiracy continues.
He could lie all he want and talk about it. He ain't had nothing to do with it.
A Rod knows something, boy.
I
Yes, no.
saw the
They
other
keep
day.
Hackett. Hackett will get run out of Denver.
I see A-Rod say the other day him and Salah is good friends. I know he's lying then. Ain't no way.
Aaron Rodgers don't have no good friends.
Real.
I don't think he has friends for real though. Like he doesn't strike me as a likable guy. Yes.
Only Pat McPhee. Only Pat McPhee.
McAfee. But they ain't even friends. That's a business relationship.
Yeah,
Right.
and they both benefit from it. That's it. That's what.
And Lazard. All his
Yeah, all his friends is actually his receivers, to be real.
Yeah, Devante do it.
Devontae, Lazard. What's your boy name? Who he to bring to the Jets
Cobb.
last year? Huh?
Cobbs.
Cobb.
Cobb.
Randall
Yeah,
Cobb.
Dead go up.
Yeah.
what the
Um,
white tight end he didn't have the name.
Remember when Cobb to come back Green Bay and they storm without them do sleeping in the same house till he find a house. They all like money.
A-Rod, yeah.
He may be.
You know what I mean? He ain't got no wife. He can't show us no wife and children pictures.
That's how I feel about KD, but that's a different topic. Trey, I can let you close it, man. What's your reaction to the firing of Salah, and was it justified?
I mean, I could somewhat say it justified, but then again, like Chrissy say, because I ain't there no one that speak. I had to wait to see him for the full season with Aaron Rodgers, because ain't like the defense was part, the offense was part, and I ain't think that on him per se. So I don't think he's called offensive players and really have much to do with the offense like that. But nonetheless, I feel like the Jets put themselves back with this firing because the defensive coordinator really don't make no sense because it wasn't the defense. So I know they probably have a plan, but look like Aaron Rodgers is a diva.
Look, what part of Rodgers
If,
ain't? What part?
if ain't no one say it, I can say it. He looking
This
like
would make you think Aaron Rodgers is a diva. Nothing else he do before.
no. I mean, but at least some
His
of the
track
other
record. His
things
track record.
we probably could try somewhat justify. But I'll the Jets, either the owner or the GM, whoever said they talked to Rodgers the night before last night, and then mentioned the firing, they know they lying. Usually, we weren't even supposed to mention that to begin with. So we all know Rodgers is the problem now.
Mm. All right, so moving on from that topic, Kim, I can let you start this topic off. So right after going down 0-2, the Baltimore Ravens are now 3-2 on a three-game winning streak. They are they are literally rolling. Um, what has led to their recent success?
Derrick Henry. that's exactly what lead to their recent success. Derrick Henry. That's what I mean. They getting Lamar to throw the ball more now. If he could actually become a decent quarterback, I mean, but the Ravens was never a bad team.
Really?
What you mean?
Really? A decent what?
A decent quarterback. I mean, let's not sit here and act like Lamar is a B tier quarterback.
Wow.
He little in the C tier. See the C tier.
Wasn't he right on your list as elite?
No, don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. I did not say
Okay.
that. I
Okay.
agree he's an elite.
He was on my list.
He was on bottom list probably. I don't agree with the elite. He can't. I don't rate him as a quarterback. I'm sorry. Everybody already know who I have Daniels in Washington as Lamar plus because he could throw the ball.
A
Lamar
streaming
can't.
service? Oh,
Lamar
sorry.
can't throw the ball.
I
Lamar
thought my
can't throw
mic
the
was
ball.
muted.
But the Ravens. It wasn't like the Ravens was gonna fall. If they ever was the number 2 team in the AFC, so they had a rocky start at the beginning. That would be normal. Adjusting to offensive player like Derrick Henry, getting him involved in the system. But now they're right back to where they supposed to be. But those 2 losses, who was one of those 2 losses?
Him not
Kansas
throwing
City
the
Chiefs.
ball. Sorry, him not throwing the ball. You basing it off of last year AFC Championship?
No, I basing it off his whole career. When
His
Lamar
career.
ever when has Lamar ever impressed you with throwing the ball?
And you got a
I've
point there,
seen
but
some nice passes.
yeah, so have I.
For some reason, he's
But
taught
he's a
us.
running quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a running quarterback, but I can't never put him in another league. He have to do more for me to put him in another league quarterback. Baker could throw the ball better than him.
Damn.
True.
Yeah, but
if you give
Baker don't affect wins more than him, though.
Baker, yeah, Baker is more like a Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Slinger, he's a gunslinger.
Right. They just can sling the ball. And I don't think the Ravens still have a good defense too. I don't really think Tampa Bay defense ain't bad. I don't think it's as good as the Ravens defense. So I could bake up some of Lamar's shortcomings. And Baker don't have a dual threat. Baker just have the gunsling the ball. Only so much Mike Evans and a real number 1 receiver in Mike Evans. Thank you very much. And Chris Godwin could do.
All right.
Who's Tampa Bay running back? Anyone? Exactly.
I could change this into a topic about Baker. Vado, let me get your thoughts on what has led to their success.
I mean, games it. There's Derrick Henry for sure. I mean, uh, during the first two, I think early in the podcast, we had a question where we asked who was going to end up with more rushing yards or him and Lamar. And I know me for sure, I said Lamar. Maybe one or two other people said so. A couple of them went with Derrick Henry, but we thought it was gonna be close. But he really breaking away right now. Like he getting off, and I think I used the phrase that he crawling down the cliff. Um, after the first game of the season, I say he crawling down the cliff. And someone else said that he was not fit for that offense. I think we all have to take a look at what we said based on his performance the last 2 to 3 weeks. And then two, Lamar. I mean, when you look at the Russian attack, I think the Ravens is the best Russian team in the league. But you can't just look at the running back position. You have to add Lamar in that because he's a part of the rushing game as well. When they add up them rushing numbers, they add Lamar numbers too. And he picking up a lot of time, he first downs with his legs. Not like what he did against Kansas City in week one, because he was running out that game. Like he wanted to run every play. Like he being selective with it and he running at the right times and they using Derrick Henry more, which is propelling them to this 3-game win streak that they on. Ian brought up a good point with their defense. They always had a solid defense. That's Ravens football. That's like the Steelers. You ain't gonna ever catch them without a good defense. I think Lamar. But Kim, just to go back to you, did you see the boy starts on Sunday?
Who, Lamar?
Yes, the boy threw for 348 yards and 4 touchdowns.
That's good.
Against the Bengals.
Against the
What,
Bengals.
who don't have any defense?
Yeah, we know they defense is dumpster fire trash. But at the end of the day,
You want to see
every
best game is against the Bengals.
Yeah, but Jacoby can't do that. So don't say Lamar can't be no good QB.
He could one day, maybe.
All right.
Two-time MVP. Yeah, two-time MVP.
All right. So I'm getting that the general consensus right there is Derrick Henry. Does anybody else have a different response?
I was just looking at the stats. I did not know they have the best run defense in the league. So, but they have the worst pass defense in the league. But
I mean, that would be pretty
They have the
obvious.
worst pass defense, though. I would thought it would have been the Bengals.
That would be. I mean, that would be kind of obvious
Browns.
due to the fact because they are a Russian team. They should be a good Russian defense.
I mean, they should. But
Practicing against Lamar every day, you don't see that. You don't see that nowhere else. And the other 31 teams don't have a Lamar Jackson, so or Derrick Henry. So you should be top there and run defense.
yeah, I think that helped too, but if you could limit, neutralize someone run game, and then they have the best offense in the league too. So I think they just had to find themselves. Honestly, you lose to Kansas City. I mean, Kansas City 5-0. I mean, they one of the best teams in the league.
They got a new coordinator too. So
I still call them the best team.
they can take them couple weeks. It just take them couple weeks to buy into the offense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go as far as calling the best team in the league, though.
Who?
The Ravens.
No, but they far from that.
I thought I had someone say it's the best team in the
No,
league.
I say Kansas City.
Yeah. That's that I agree with.
All right. So I wanna. Okay. So I think we all settled on that. Speaking of, we was talking about how the Jets lost, but I want to talk about the team who beat them, even though that game on Sunday was ugly as fuck. Especially in the second half. It still stands. Sam Darnold and the Vikings are 5-0.
French dog, boy.
5-0. So, Docs, I want you to tell me what has led to their success, and also what's their ceiling.
I love Vikings offense. I think they defense to me personally, still a little sketchy, but they do what they got to do. Sam Donald, that game especially, of course, he just wanted to get back at his team, but prior to that, they just been dogging out a lot of they play games, and they've been winning a lot of ugly games, which more than likely you got to. And Sam Donald, damn, I still I try and find a word that he actually playing this damn good, like
Flabbergasted.
flabbergasted, bro. Like where you come from. But the offense flows, defense do what they got to do. Everything just I don't know coming together for them right now. But let's see how the season progress and see where they go. And go Dolphins.
Why
Get
you
your ass off this shit, bro. Fuck.
No,
Get your ass off this shit. Shams, but Docs, you didn't give me their ceiling though. How far do you, judging right now? How far do you think they can make it? Like just judging right now.
Now I think well, yeah, I don't know. Depends on who they match up with. But for me, they looking like they good in the second round playoffs. They could win a first round.
Okay.
they got
About that.
Standing now, you know, later on it could change. But right now, they looking pretty good that they could go far in the playoffs.
Okay. Cool. Clem, let me get your thoughts, man.
Um,
Welcome
yeah,
back.
the Vikings, the Vikings. It's still a lot more. They're exciting to watch. I must say. I ain't tell you no lie. I was not expecting this from Sam Donald, but with their offense, their defense, everything right now is clicking for them. Um, it's still a lot more season to go. You don't want it to flat quick, but so far they look good, but I'm impressed.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. If you Sham, what about you, man? Exactly. Chrissy,
Sham,
what's your
Sham,
thoughts?
he just lost for
Sham
words
no,
right now, but
Sham
he
no
just
watch
lost.
no one except the Dodgers.
I mean,
that's true.
Shams is on record saying that Justin Herbert is a top five quarterback. All right.
But yeah, but I don't think this type of winning Vikings don't sustainable. They look good though, but they just getting out and just hope they can hold lead for the rest of the game. And like as soon as they buck a DMO in, ooh, then pick up on that. I gotta see how it go because we
That's
gotta see
that's
if Sandon turn back to Sandon.
See, but that's why I
that's
say, I think they could go
that's it.
far in the playoffs because majority of the games they've been grinding it out, but and the playoffs is that. Unless
Yeah,
you just a mad team who could blow someone, they've been grinding out a lot of the teams and coming over with the W.
Pause, bro.
I double down on it.
I agree though. I agree. I agree with he said for real though.
Let's
Oh
see.
boy,
The Vikings can have their test week after. They got to
who they
play
got?
Detroit.
Oh,
Nah,
Shams,
you could talk.
you're still here. You're still here.
Yeah, it's still there, man. They,
But
You
hey,
they
got
get
too
they
they
get their
aggressive.
test
You was
week
in the middle.
after.
Oh.
they better don't slip up because that division looking tough, boy. That division
But
Vikings
but
looking tough.
Chrissy, is it that it is not sustainable? I don't have them. I don't think they got a perfect season or nothing like that. But at the same time, bro, the Vikings with Kirk was only missing defense. Now last year they hire trade them boy Flores, but Kirk was out and Jettis was out. So their offense they look like shit. Even though the defense
Yeah,
was getting better, the offense looked like shit. But now this is like a perfect storm because now they have their offense, they have Jettis and Addison. I mean, Sam Donald is serviceable.
See,
he's like a wild card, but I don't
but
know what
but
he is.
that's the thing. What would the
But
record
their
still be the
defense,
same thing if JJ McCarthy was there? If it was him playing.
probably, if he actually ain't decent, probably. You gotta understand, Addison ain't a bad wide receiver, and I have Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the league. So what else you need? And they
He
got
getting
Aaron Jones.
he getting frustrated though. He was very frustrated on Sunday.
Who
He was
Jefferson?
in. Yeah, that he wasn't getting the ball. He slammed me helmet down in the fourth quarter and then hit the bench like, wait, y'all gotta get me the ball. And then he did make a big play.
Yeah.
He did make a big play after that.
But
But
it's kind of tough. He holding this title as the best receiver in the league. It's kind of tough. You got CeeDee Lamb and Chase right there.
and Nico, this season, I think.
Yeah. You got all
But
them right there on his heels.
I realized in the last like 3 games I watched, the Vikings or 4, he ain't do nothing in the second half, you know. And that
Who?
might be Justin Jefferson. He ain't do much.
Yeah. All right.
So that could be why their offense get kind of stagnant too. So I guess I don't know if they playing them better or they just ain't looking anyway. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Probably a play calling.
Kim, who all you say are good receivers? You didn't miss 1 or 2% of the list.
I said who was on his heels. I was saying it's Jefferson,
Jamar
Chase,
Lamb.
CD, and your boy from Texans. They right on his heels
All
right
right.
now.
Nico,
Neighbors, I ain't disrespecting Neighbors, but he's a rookie right now. So.
Cool.
He jamming though.
Yeah, he playing good.
Clem gotta make sure, but he wide receiver get caught.
But the Giants ain't missed a beat with him out the other day though.
Danny
They
Dimes,
actually
but
they actually
means
look better.
they ain't
Yeah.
one-dimensional.
They actually look better without Neighbors because Donnie was just spreading the ball around.
I was sure.
Story, stop.
I didn't do anything, bro. I listened to y'all talk on the podcast, bro. What the fuck? Fuck, dog. All right. So with that topic, Trey, I can let you close it out about with the Vikings and their ceiling.
I ain't gonna be as harsh as Chrissy on Sam Donald. I feel like he could be a starter in this league, and he's showcasing it. I would say this though, I kind of surprised at their record right now. I isn't expecting 5-0, probably 3-2. But for the ceiling right now, I could agree with Docs, like a second round, because they could possibly win the division. Also a home game, depending on who they match up with second round, I could see them getting bunks. So yeah, that's a second round for now.
All right, cool. So, Vado, I want you to start off this. Sorry, I gotta. Yeah, Vado, I want you to start. I want you to start this topic off. The Commanders are 3-1, and leading the way is their rookie QB Jaden McDaniels. How impressed are you with him? And yeah, yeah.
Why you
I
wouldn't
need
ask
you to
me?
stop calling a man McDaniels. His name is Jaden Daniels. Okay?
I just gonna say
Really?
Every week you
Yeah,
keep
that's
doing
Daniel.
this.
I don't know where I'm getting the name McDaniels from. I swear to God.
You must
there's
see
a couple
one Josh
coaches
Bach.
in the league with
You must see one
McDaniels. You
Josh
see,
Bach.
Who's
By the
Josh?
way, Josh. Whoa. By the way,
I
So I
don't
Josh.
need me McDaniels for real.
no
No,
way.
Daniel.
Jaden Daniels.
By the
I
way,
don't.
the
I've been
Jets
calling him
should
Daniels
hire
from the McDaniels from the season start, bro.
I thought that was what it was too, but anywho.
They never
hire
corrected
Josh.
me. They never. Kim, sorry, what you were saying?
The Jets should hire Josh McDaniels.
Anyway, that's a different topic. Vado, what you were saying? I give you the floor.
Well, I very impressed
Look at this nigga name.
with
You see that?
Jaden Daniels. I think right now he easily is the best quarterback in the NFC East. And they easily the best team in the NFC East at this moment in time. But I'll say this: I think he is the perfect example of how important having a good QB is. Because if you put Sam Howell or whoever they had them last couple of years, they had
and Heineke them.
Yeah,
Heineke
Heineken.
and what's your boy name from Philly? What's your boy name from Philly?
Folds. Wentz.
Wentz.
Yes.
All of them. If you take any one of them niggas and put them with this same team right now, they don't look this good.
They had Kirk too, though,
The second man.
long ago.
So I don't even think they above 500 right now. You looking at 2-3, 1-4. If you want any of them niggas, they always had the weapons like McLaurin, Brian Robinson, and niggas couldn't win with them. I think Eckler was a great addition, especially catching out of the backfield. But just much like Lamar, Jaden ability to run the ball, I think is what really take them to the next level, especially on third downs. Like I tell you all, from he beat Cincinnati that night. The boy of like his what I want to say, his awareness on third down. He calm, he cool, he collected, and
Yes.
he's always convert them third downs. Whereas a lot of other niggas, they can't convert third downs. And I think that was the problem with the other Washington QBs. I don't think none of them was trash, because somehow a lot of good little run.
Wentz was in trash.
Yeah, Wentz was
Yeah,
trash. Yeah, but
Kirk was in Josh was yeah.
Heineke and Sam Howell, they had a solid little run there where they win games. But when you can't convert them third downs, it's hard for you to win, bro. Because at the end of the day, you end up on the ball. A lot of team got probably control the ball more than you. You have less time to score and all that. So him converting these third downs really helping them push the tempo and control time of possession and ultimately score points, which put pressure on the defense they playing against, and then put pressure on the other offense to keep up with them with scoring. After they score a certain amount of points the other day, Cleveland know that game was over. I sure Cleveland coach know that was it. He can't get Deshaun Watson to put up them kind of points. That was it.
All right. Before I do that, Kim, I know you about to go on a rant, and as of right now,
I ain't
I
going
wa-
on a rant. I just gonna say
no,
rookie
not yet, Shams.
rookie of the year.
Oh, fuck, man.
That's all I got.
Shams,
That's all.
Shams, let me get your thoughts, please.
Let me
Things
go
spread.
after Sean too, Jack. This game is run
Uh,
on, man.
like
uh,
what Vado say, I have them to be one of the better teams in the NFC. They face a couple good competitors with Jalen Daniels, offensive rookie of the year.
okay,
I have them
defensive.
going down that. And the East spreading the ball, and then you don't they and see they get good pieces around it. I watched a couple of their games. They get good pieces. The running backs, the wide receivers. He ain't just focusing on one person. See, that's what it's helped them out.
Okay, Daniels or Herbert, Shams. Just a random
Oh
question.
Lord.
We can we
Huh?
on Daniels now. Eh? We on Daniels.
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. All right,
Herbert had a
clap.
bye week.
Sorry, would you say?
Herbert was on a bye. We can
Okay.
talk next week about Herbert.
Oh, we can
Not
Oh.
like
talk
no.
tonight, but
All
Unless
right,
we lose.
all right, Clem. Let me get your thoughts.
Uh, Watching them from LSU, I mean,
Mm.
transitioning from the
You watch
college
him at
to
LSU.
he even don't
see,
want
like
nobody dog.
you can get your turn,
I
bro.
just want. I just want to make it. I
Just
just
let
You
the
want
gotta
nigga
to.
cook the food in the background for you,
I mute
bro.
Kim.
Mute your mic.
Hey, bro.
Ja.
I mute
But
Kim, Clem. What you saying?
yeah, but watching him in LSU, but I know they say, coming out of college and transitioning into the NFL, it's a different game, obviously, but he big
Like
time
shit.
dog,
Like,
and it's like, I sure Washington always had the pieces, they just needed a quarterback, but I mean, the defense still is trash, but like your boy is the truth, but that's supposed to be our quarterback, but we couldn't tank properly, so it is what
That's
it
why I
is.
used to watch him. That's why I used to watch him in LSU spraying.
Exactly.
I know.
But yeah, that's my 5 cents.
All right, I hear you, Chrissy. Let me get your thoughts on that.
But hey, I said there about Washington every day, bro. I so tired of them dog. But yeah, but Jalen Daniels, he cool. He cool. He's Heisman quarterback. He arguably is out of him and Joe Burrow. I think they're the only two Heisman quarterbacks to come out of LSU. So I mean, two of them good. I can't say anything else. We balling, Washington balling. We can see how it go with them.
All right, moving. Dax, what about you? Look like you falling
Uh,
asleep, man.
no, but just listening. But, piggyback off of what Vado say, but he doing an awesomely impressive job. I
You
think
sit
he's the
up like
best.
each time you have something like just for you niggas crouch right. Sorry about that. Hey, that's an
Baron
observation.
runs up like you man. No way, he doing good. But since your boy who they drafted, who ain't in the league now, I forget his name. But prior to him, every other quarterback was garbage.
RG3.
RG3 prior to him, he just bringing back the spark. The game against Cincinnati, it was a play where it was 4th and 1, and I watched him look to the coach, and he was like, "Boy, let's go, boy." And that type of, what he had in him, I was like, "Yeah, that's a special young man, but they going for." So they nice. Go Dolphins. Get him, Kim.
That type of thing he had in him? Relax, bro.
I want to say something.
Everybody did but I was like, it's cool. All right, Kim, you can close it out, man. You can close it out. Close out the conversation. That's what I meant.
I didn't know. I said he's all offensive rookie. Yeah, that's about it. And Clem was stalking him in LSU because he been stalking neighbors. That's all I had to say. That's it. Perfect finish.
Y'all niggas want to come in this party like, man, everything cool. Everything cool. The Clem leave? Oh, no, he's still there. He's still there. All right, so, Trey, I'm going to let you start this topic off. Now, I got to hold some... Hold on. Let me finish this sentence without stuttering.
Yeah,
I got to hold some accountability because two...
Can they put an extra ketchup on him?
Wow.
well,
Whoa.
But
Can I
Clem,
even
you call
get-
that?
Can I even get the beauty bike?
Dog
You
get a
go in the
whole
kitchen
menu,
again
boy.
for real.
He wasn't sure if he wanted to actually say that.
I talking to my brother.
Yeah.
So a man here's in the kitchen. All right, that's all. A man in the kitchen. That's all he was saying.
Extra ketchup is crazy.
I can't.
You want more sauce?
Say this nigga used to red. He used to seeing red.
Yeah, that's cool.
All
I
right,
can't craving some bamboo shock.
wait, stop. Hold on.
Fried dry type.
I mute Kim. Anyway, what I was saying is that I hold some of like accountability because I think it was pod number probably like 2 or 3. I was really high on right on 2 teams, the Saints plus the Bills. All 2 of them since probably week 3 just been like, what the fuck? So talking about the Buffalo Bills right now, they are on a 2-game losing streak. So, Trey, I want you to start off the topics. Has Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills been exposed? And what do you think has led to their recent rut?
Y'all ain't gonna like what I about to say.
Say it.
This the 2 August. You see me?
Fuck.
Yeah, suck your teeth all you want. You see how they lay out that boy on the field the other day? And the boy is knuckled for at least 10 seconds. They had to kick him back to life. Then they still put him back in the game. But the media ain't gone in the frenzy with that. But anyway, like I try to show y'all when y'all is getting giddy and doing the gritty and talking shit, but MVP this and MVP that. The brother was putting up barely average yards. The touchdowns is looking then, yeah, but he's barely putting up yards. Now they getting fully exposed because they don't have a number 1 wide receiver. All that screens and quick slant shitting and always work, especially against a top tier defense. But I will say this though. If Keon Coleman could somewhat emerge to a decent number 1, they could relatively, I wouldn't say save their season, but they could make a playoff run. But if they get exposed, then I think it's going to be a long season. But I will say this though. If Keon Coleman could somewhat emerge to a decent number 1, they could relatively, I wouldn't say save their season, but they could make a playoff run. But I will say this also. If no one really step up as a true number one receiver, he can have a long season. Pause. So I mean,
All right, I feel you. Vado, what about you, bro?
I mean, in regards to Keon Coleman, he ain't gonna be no number one this year. You don't gotta worry about that. Although he had a big play the other day. That touchdown, he looked like
yeah,
he stepped with a
45.
bounce. He looked like he stepped with a bounce to me, but that's a touchdown or whatever. But I mean, looking at the Bills pass, right? Don't they typically struggle in the middle of the season all the time, and then at the end they just pick it up and then win your division every year? Because none of y'all can seem to win that division from them. But that's a whole nother story. Uh so
Time out.
yeah, I mean, typically the first 2/3 of the season they just be a little up and down. You know what I mean? And then they just come back and win the division at the end. So I ain't ready to count them out yet. I think this game Monday night can tell us a lot. This is actually a must win for them and the Jets. Ain't none of them could afford to lose this
Tie.
game.
All right, all right. I feel you. Shams, what's your thoughts, man, on the Buffalo Bills?
Bills right where they need to be. They're in a weak division. So right now they ain't in no panic mode or nothing yet.
Excuse me.
And no panic. And like you say, somebody gonna emerge as the number one to help Josh Allen out. Teams limiting it, stopping them from doing that run, what he like to do. But
Yeah, but I mean,
you
true.
you, you give him until like what Vado say that around this time they're gonna lose like 3-4 games and then pick it right back up.
Yeah, what I'm learning as I'm becoming more and more of a football fan, I realize, Vado, you said this right on the first part. I don't think people realize how hard it is to win a Super Bowl. But then what I'm noticing as well, I don't think people realize what I'm seeing right now. It's very hard to stay consistent too, like right on a week to week basis. So I think that they could pick it um, back up. But Kim, I can let you close this though. What's your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills and their recent rut?
They need a receiver, a real number one receiver. It can always be difficult without a real number one receiver. But they could catch this up, but by the time it's the end of the season. This their first season without that other diva. So they got some growing pains, but they'll be back. They'll be back. They probably can win our division because all us in turmoil. But next year for us. Next year for us.
All right, cool. Chrissy, I want you to start off this new topic for me, right? So we all know Devontae has requested a trade from the Raiders. Which team do you think can benefit the most from trading for him? And don't say
And don't
the
say the
Kansas City
Jaguars.
Chiefs.
And don't say
Oh,
the Jaguars either.
Nobody I can say it all. Nobody. He ain't ready for Brian Thomas, but anyway.
What?
But at first I was gonna say the Bills, but then I don't know because that probably will be just like Diggs again, dog. There's too much drama in thing. But
he's a diva
who?
too.
But yeah, that's it. Looking to me,
Not
Who
that I
Devon?
know of.
no. But
Okay.
I know. Watching that wide receiver show on Netflix, that showed me a little side I didn't know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
He
I
look
never
like
get
he
to
verse
watch
for
that.
Drew.
I didn't get to watch that yet.
Dog say they trying to kill him out there.
I mean, I guess probably A Rod them. But I mean, I see Buddy. So I mean, that's how they carry on.
That's a why for Drew him. Because Jim Jones the same way, boy.
A Rod, he go to the Jets to be the wide receiver too. And you'll say he ain't ready for Garrett Wilson or something like
One person said that. Let's stop.
You're real.
Yeah, let's stop that right there.
that.
All right.
But he
Yeah,
Thank
probably
you.
Jets
can
though.
get traded to one random ass team.
No man, he can go to the Saints.
That's a good.
That's a random ass team.
That's a
That
good
ain't
possibility
random.
They,
too.
they,
That'd be
they
good.
can pair him back up. Don't forget he going to the Raiders because of Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Oh, he want
See,
Derek
Derek
Carr.
Carr,
that's
But
that
Derek,
Keem
that's
that
the reason. That's the real reason why he going to the Raiders.
but
They
Keem
play
that
with
ain't
the
random.
college team, mate.
That ain't
If he
random
can
because
mature, if he can mature, I think
At 31.
mentally, hey, he's still alive. It can happen. It can happen. Right? I think Ravens would suit him well, and I'll give Ravens the notch and say
They
Super
love the
Bowl.
gut. They love the gut that they ain't do much.
Yeah, but see, like you say,
He
what
too
Cam say,
expensive. Eh?
Lamar ain't no
yes.
throwing quarterback, so it can be almost like the same thing.
It ain't even the that
Lamar ain't
that
really got no receivers though.
oh wait, Trey, you could trade picks
Yeah,
for
but
him, wait.
all right, you can trade picks for
Devontae
him,
Adams,
right?
he won but he won but 8 to 9 receptions. Lamar
It ain't
Jackson,
even that.
he ain't doing that.
He
No, he
still
ain't
want
doing
top
But
dollar
No.
too.
another team though, Sham, you don't think you do good on the Chargers, but
Of
To do
course,
fucking what, boy?
To do what?
The
but they
what you
same
need
mean
thing
to
he
do what?
doing now.
We need a
a
It's the
little
receiver.
work.
worst I ever see a harbor.
Ah, boy, he ain't trying to throw the ball. He won't run.
He won run, but we need a receiver.
He ain't got no
Dobbs could be
receivers.
all
But
Dobbs could
but,
be all ring out when the season over.
but see, Raiders ain't gonna do that.
No, they ain't trading him within the division.
Now the
Nope.
question is, which team can benefit from him? So, Shams, you believe the Chargers can benefit?
We could benefit from that.
Okay.
'Cause we need a true number 1 receiver. We don't have that.
Quentin Johnson, boy. Luke McCaffrey,
Cut
y'all
that shit
get
out,
all
man.
type receivers over
But
there.
Cut that shit
John,
out.
Johnson was garbage last season. But
Who?
Quentin get like 2 touchdowns right now. He on his way up.
When got 4.
That's even better.
Yeah, that's better, but still,
Tell what
it's
you
the
want, what
second
more
year.
you
You
want?
need a veteran receiver there, man.
Why Waterly ain't get
Josh
a
Palmer,
touchdown? That man get 4. You around here complaining? Oh, yeah, I gotta stop.
Clem, okay. So I'm gonna let you start this next topic, Clem. Um, I've been hearing this for years about the Cowboys, right? And it's like a team is like when the season starts, it's like, oh yeah, Super Bowl this and Super Bowl us, and I think what this is 7 years in, Dak Prescott has what, one playoff win, two,
Two.
Two.
two playoffs win. So, Clem, I want to ask you the questions: how can the Dallas Cowboys ever succeed in winning a Super Bowl in these times, in these modern times?
They can't.
Well, it ain't gonna happen because Jerry Jones ain't gonna sell the team. That's the only way. I feel like he in his own way, to be honest. I
Right.
mean, he just set in his ways, and that's just what it is. They ain't gonna win with him that way. I ain't gonna lie. That's just what it is.
I don't think
Not
he
with
got to
him
sell
there,
the
but
team. Just
he
relinquish
just need to.
general
Yeah, he
manager
don't need to be the
duties.
GM.
Yeah, he just need to separate ownership, his ownership from like running the day to day. I mean, his son still is running what Steven is do, whatever it is, but Jerry is just a
Hey,
he always in the way, but
I have a different answer from all of y'all. In
You
order
can
for the
chime in.
Cowboys
You can
to
chime in,
win,
Lotto.
in
Sorry.
order for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl, Jerry got to die. That's what have to
I
happen.
low key gonna say that.
I didn't want to
I
be harsh, but
He
yeah.
got
I
to
low key
die.
gonna say that too.
Watch this. And when Robert wife dead, the parts win another ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then someone gotta go.
No, but I mean, like, he got to die so the team
Like,
could run like a traditional team. They don't run like a traditional team. Ain't no other
No,
league,
that's
ain't
a
no other team in the
dictatorship.
league got the owner in charge of personnel.
so,
How does wicked?
That's the
so in a
reverse
sense,
in the world.
him killing the general manager duties. Dying a part of that, like they won't be okay. Y'all don't think so?
Yeah,
I mean,
man. Stay
separate
in one
topic.
of
Kill he
box and
said,
watch the game.
I think the culture gotta change, man.
Yeah,
That
but
gotta change.
who's
he
in
running that
charge
like
of the
Candyland,
culture?
boy.
Him.
Jerry.
Gary Jones.
Right?
That's why he got his
and
dad.
and like he
And he's
and he
metal, dog.
and he's old, meaning that he's stuck in his ways, and also
He old
he's a
like dirt.
white billionaire. You can't tell him shit. The fuck?
He running that
Um,
like Django, boy.
But
Them niggas.
I do wonder, like, if this is like a Dallas thing, because like once Cuban did step down a bit, we made it straight to the finals. It's like it's
No, no,
crazy.
no, no, no. Y'all win with Cuban. Stop that. Y'all, if it wasn't for Mark, y'all wasn't gonna win. Stop that now.
Cold.
I forgot about that. True, but
Wow.
Jerry won
Not,
in the
Forget about
'90s
that
too. So what you
only,
talking
like,
about? What you?
not only that, when Cuban actually stepped down, didn't he have a hand in the last offseason?
I think he only relinquished most of the uh uh
He,
OC shares.
I know. He
GM
wasn't.
do these things.
No, but he sold his stake. He
He
sold
holds
his
stake.
Yeah.
majority stake.
But didn't he trade for Kyrie?
He traded for Kyrie, and
Did
but
he trade for Kyrie or did he like consult it? Like
No,
did
I
he
think
put his blessing on?
he was still the owner. That ownership just changed
he
hands
was
recently,
still
bro.
the owner. But he took a step back because he let like our new uh, GM Nico really been like calling the shots. Nico did that Kyrie trade. Nico was the one who did the PJ trade
Yeah,
with Gafford them.
but you
So
can't
All
you
washing
can't
money.
compare Cuban to Jerry because Cuban always had a GM. Remember, Don Nelson was he GM back in the day.
yeah,
All right, he always had a GM. He never tried to run things himself.
And he's a bad owner.
true, true.
The
So
Cowboys need to humble their damn self. That's their problem. Every year it's them
tell
boys
the
out
fan
here.
base that
Remember, see, Jerry
you
Jones
got
get a chance, man. That's
I
all it
gotta
is,
tell the
man.
fan base that is when the analysts come out every season before the season start. They have the Cowboys like in the top 4 teams.
Well, like I tell you all, Jerry never when Jerry win them Super Bowls, he ain't had no salary cap. He could have spent what he want. He was like the Yankees. I could pay you, I could pay you, I could pay you. He could bring Deion Sanders over and all this foolish. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, but two, he was in the GM.
I mean,
He
according
knew his role. I don't know where he get off our thinking
he
right
can spend the
now.
money though. He
according
can
to him, he
spend the
was
money.
the GM because that's why him and what's your boy name follow the coach Jimmy
Yeah,
Johnson. Him and
yeah,
Jimmy Johnson follow because he claimed he put that deal together and Jimmy said
yeah,
he
but we all know. We all
I
know.
had a hand in that.
Hey, the proof in the pudding right now.
Well, they ain't never win paying Doc that money, so they in
No,
Hey, listen.
that is
whatever
Yeah,
about a
they thought was
$60 million
about to
quarter
happen.
ball.
I still highly surprised he did that, bro.
I
He ain't
told
had no
you
choice.
Like,
I mean,
he had a
they was supposed
choice.
to blow them niggas out. He having a game winning drive. I mean, the drive was impressive, right? But you shouldn't even be in this position, bro.
what that bug
Yeah,
me, bro?
Who
Doc
did
is
they beat?
Doc.
The Steelers?
Steelers.
Yes,
I
what
Yeah.
that
think
bug
they're
me, bro.
supposed to blow them out, man.
I want to
Yeah,
steal
but
it, beat the
Trey,
brakes off of them, bro.
the mistakes he make that game, he had 3 turnovers, bro, and 2 of them was like in the red zone.
I mean, I
Just off,
agree.
That's Doc doing Doc things.
But if Pickens did show up, we could argue like Pittsburgh could have ran away with that game though.
Pickens say, sure. What you mean?
Like actually, like he come to the game. I see a nigga with a name Pickens on the Barkey jersey, but other than that, I ain't see him do shit.
But sorry, you
Like
got your answer.
niggas getting bullied way to the point
Thank
he
you,
get the
Dax.
penalty
You
to
got your
the
answer.
end of the
Jerry Jones got
game,
to
bro.
die.
I see he grabbed the nigga helmet and then he was frustrated. They lost.
Yeah.
All right, so for this one, I need the whole panel ready to be honest. You know what? No, you know what? Let me skip that for now. Um, Trey, which team is you have rate as a dark horse Super Bowl favorite?
Shit.
You don't
I
read the
ain't gonna lie.
questions.
I'd go with the Detroit Lions.
Okay. All right. Kim,
Ravens.
a dark horse? That's not a dark horse.
I mean, how
I
many
mean,
people
sorry.
there? How many
Sorry.
people in there really have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl?
It's a favorite, though.
Ray Lewis got a dad for that
That was
though.
my
It's
that
a
was my
favorite. It's a favorite, though.
Yeah, but everybody would say they's a favorite only because you can't just have one AFC team to
Yeah.
be the favorite.
Their only problem is they gonna be the Chiefs. If they get past the Chiefs, they could win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, but if that's your pick, then true, true. Docs, what about you?
Easy.
Uh, I like Philly.
Hell no.
What?
He's
Oh,
the
whoa.
first nigga on this panel to ever say something like that, man. Come on.
Listen,
Philly.
he just said dark
Philly.
horse. That's why you're looking at Philly.
You
Philly
need
is
that.
ass, boy.
I mean, I mean,
Excuse me.
who just
Say
said
that
Philly?
again.
Touche, Clem. Touche.
Okay, okay.
I have a dark horse for the next coach to be fired, and that will be Nick Sirianni.
Facts.
Hold on,
He
hold
can
on.
get fired, but we can let Dougie Fresky be job. They all
He
got
gone,
to
boy.
Now
He
you
gone,
name.
boy.
Give him up a different name. Though.
That
Let's
Doug,
stay
I take
focused. Let's stay
flowers,
focused.
man. I
We
take
could delve in
red
soon.
squad, man.
Clem,
Damn it.
Clem, who's your dark horse team? The Giants? Who you got?
No, but
Yeah,
I gotta go with Tracy. I got Detroit.
Okay.
I got
What about you, Chrissy?
But hey, they got the Falcons. I think they could do it.
Motherfucker.
So
Chrissy take my answer. That's what he's gonna do.
Kirk
Yeah, dark
Kirk
horse.
Cole, Kirk Cole,
with Kyle Pitts.
and Drake London.
Better
Kirk
misery.
to take them to church. There we go.
All right. And Sham, you?
Texans.
Thought he could shoot. What?
Can't say what.
What happened? You don't have to say Patriots. Say.
No, I would just say Patriots. I thought you was gonna
No,
say
the
Chargers.
Texans. No, man.
Okay. They 3-1. They 3-1. That's cool.
That
Now,
season, but they hit it down. They about to drop off the cliff.
I pray to
Man,
God they
that's
do.
an ugly 3-1.
Who?
Chrissy,
I pray they do.
you need to let it go, bro.
If
Let
this
it go.
the cliff, they crawling down the
Focus
cliff.
on the draft, boy.
Please.
Now, Docs, what was your team again? Sorry, I forgot it.
Dolphins, boy.
No, I meant your dark horse, bro. Jesus fuck.
Philly.
No.
You say Philly.
I thought he's trying red me though. We don't have phrase. Like Philly.
You say Philly.
Okay, so now that you said it, I actually want you to kind of pause, back it up, and just tell me. Just,
Fuck it all.
Way to save that one.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, why you say Philly, bro?
Philly. I know. I honestly don't know why. That just
You
popped
don't
in
know
my
why?
head. I really wanted to say, honestly, I really wanted to say Washington. But I was like,
Okay.
Too young. The team too young.
yeah,
They had
it's
them
too,
good.
it's too young. I just don't trust them in the second half of the season. I don't know. But so I just ride with Philly. Just cause.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's straight. Shams, you said the Texans, though. What's your reason?
Last year, CJ Stroud, he didn't get worse than what he was. He can just get better. They put
Wanna
good
bet?
pieces there. You want to bet that? Last year
Damn.
they win a playoff. They win a
Let these
playoff
niggas
game
finish,
last year.
right?
Yeah, man. They win a playoff game last year.
Pause.
But the But the addition of Steph, it's like Stephon Diggs, he understands his role on the team. He understands he in the number one. The number one is Collins. They get a good running back. You get Joe Mixon. Houston always had a good defense. They could give any team a run for their money. Like you say, any given Sunday, they just need, once they get the right matchup, they can make it straight to the Super Bowl.
I agree with John.
Okay. What were I trying to remember the other answers? Detroit Lions and
Falcons.
the Falcons. Yeah, Chrissy, I wanted you and Vado, maybe you could too, just to delve more on that, because now that y'all said it, because I done watched two big wins in prime time from Kirk, and I'm like, oh, okay, so yeah, I mean, a change of scenery means a lot, but yeah, Vado and Chrissy.
I mean, well, first off, they 3-2. They should be 4-1 if the refs they call the PI on Kansas City, but they didn't. So they lost the first game. They lost. All right, that was against the Steelers. Tough defense. First game on the team. He ain't trying to get used to the pieces, but since then they've been rolling. I think Cousins showing poise in late game situations. He had like two of those wins came down to the end. He either brought them back. Yeah, he basically bring them back to win those games. I like the running game. I think, like I said before, they have a good two-headed monster no more. Also, Drake London turning into a beast. I don't know if anyone noticing that. Especially if you play
Hmm.
fantasy. Them fantasy numbers, they ridiculous
Yeah.
right now. Pitts, he had a 0 point fantasy game, but I think after that they focus on him because the next game he had a bunch of receptions last week Thursday. So I think they trying to purposely get him involved, because if he involved, that doesn't make the offense that much more dangerous. And then two, the defense. I think the defense solid. They ain't a great defense, but they made up some good pickups right before the season started. They get my safety. That always be my boy Justin Simmons, and then they get red sleeves from Keenum, chewed on. So he been making some plays for them too. So I just think when you say dark horse, my mind ran to I feel like Detroit. Detroit is actually one of my favorites. Like I feel like with the NFC looking at this, I feel like Detroit should go to the Super Bowl. So to me, that ain't really a dark horse. That's why I pick Atlanta.
Yeah, so a dark horse is similar to what you said when you say the Texans or when you say the Falcons. A team was not really projected as a favorite, but if you bring their name up and you state your case, you'd be like, you know what? Maybe there's a chance. So when y'all said the Ravens or the Lions, I'm like, these are two like top teams. But I'll take your word for it, of course. But yeah, that's the definition of a dark horse.
Ain't too much faith in these shitty DMs, man. I might as well brief you. I get
When
why pick Detroit because
it's a
they
good pick
might have
still.
make they might have made NFC Championship last year, but some people might not be expecting them to go that far. This lot, see what they saying now. Seeing as how the landscape of the season getting so far, you can't really be sure anything for certain right now. Because Niners losing, Philly losing, Saints start off hot. Nah, they just look like Katrina hit them all over again. So, yeah, but you gotta. What? I ain't supposed to
That's
still.
that's very insensitive with Milton, but they kill people right now, bro.
Fox, bro. I like he
My
literally.
bad. They forget Eric and driving in for Juke. Which I know Dread. Why night? But anyway.
Is that water running?
I just picked Detroit because people might not just have faith in them. That's why I picked them.
Okay, so this next topic, and I hope y'all did y'all research on this. I did this last week for the quarterbacks, so I did it this week for the wide receivers. So, Clem, I want you to start this off, and then Shams, I'll come straight to you second.
Nobody go with Sean first,
Wow.
boy.
Okay, sure.
Wow.
All
You
right,
clean
so
you cleaning up Grovey.
You really like
uh,
fun, boy.
so Shams, without naming your top five wide receivers, give us number 6 through 10.
I get Goodwin, Godwin, however you pronounce his last name. T against.
Hold on. So you starting from 6?
Oh, you want me to give you
Yes.
want an order?
Yes, please.
Okay, Drake London.
At 6?
Yeah. And I got T against
At 7?
DJ Moore,
At 8?
Godwin, then DK. DK, then Godwin.
Okay. So what we're gonna do now is just we're gonna list them off. Then we're gonna debate it. So Docs, give me your bottom 10
Bottom
of
five.
wide receivers.
Bottom
Yeah.
five.
I go with DK. Um,
Right at 6?
yeah.
Okay.
Debo. God damn it, I know who else.
I'm gonna sit back up.
No Waddle.
But he in a five, boy. Where are you all, boy?
What
My
5?
lord.
He in my five, you know. He in my five.
Top five, top five.
He in my top five, buddy.
Woo.
All right, so
He more
Dax,
on your team now.
Sutton.
I come back to you, Dax. Trey,
Yeah.
let me get you.
Uh, at 6. This weekend body of work or just this season.
Your list, bro.
All right. At 6, I'd put Mike Evans. 7, I'd put DK. 8, because I ain't gonna be too biased like Docs. I can put Water.
Hmm.
9, give me. Shit. This get a little funky on for a while.
I tell you.
It's like y'all didn't read these topics with what I sent
No,
late.
but I read it, but I mean, like, it's hard when you trying to really, because the top 5 can be solidified. You could move 1 through 5 any which way you want it. You want put them, but that bottom half can always be hard. I could put T Higgins there at 9, and
Debo at 10.
I'd go Brandon Ayuk 10. I like Ayuk more than Debo. I ain't gonna lie. No, more. As terms of route running, yeah, Debo more of just a slant, break 1 or 2 tackles and or screen and go.
Where would you put Debo though? If he's not he's top 10.
Definitely top 15.
All right. What about you, Vado?
I can give my list and then I gotta ask you all some questions because something ain't adding up. But anyhow,
Hold
sticks.
on. I can let you go last then. Just give me a second. Kim.
All right, I got Mike Evans.
At 6.
hmm
Uh-huh.
I got St. Brown at 7.
Thank you.
I got AJ Brown is 8. I got Brandon Ayuk as 9, and I got Devontae Adams when he healthy as 10. But if not, your boy from Chicago, DJ Moore.
Okay. What about you, Chrissy?
Figuring up the season, right?
It's up to you.
All right. Figuring up the season. I got Brian Thomas Jr. as 6.
Oh, fuck it.
Brian Thomas Jr. boy. I got I got Matt. Well, all right then.
But anyhow, sorry, I mean interrupt.
I got Metcalf as 7. I got your boy from Green Bay, Reed as 8. I got Drake London as 9, and I got Godwin at 10.
Okay. Clem, you ready now?
Yeah.
What's up?
Um, I would go Devontae.
At
Uh,
6?
yeah. Amon Ross St. Brown. Um, Mike Evans. Debo. And I'd say Nico.
At 10.
Yeah.
All right, I feel you. Dax, you got to finish this fucking list, bro. Come on, let's go.
I give you 2 8.
Start over. 6 is what?
I only give you 2. I give you DK, Debo.
You had DK at 6?
No. Yeah, DK at 6, Debo at 7. At
Okay.
8, I'd go with your boy Neighbors. That's for me.
Okay.
Adams, Devontae Adams.
At 9.
Whenever he come back. And don't know why I go with that fucking 10, mate.
You got like 20 minutes, bro. You're like,
I was researching shit, but let's go. I get someone from my team, mate. Fuck that.
How much of them you gonna use, bro?
Come from around here, mate. I ain't use no one. Varo jump in and say some shit. Let's go with
Odell,
with
OBJ.
wait till I say it.
Hell,
OBJ.
Ain't
all
no
right,
way, boy.
Vado, I can let you close this out, bro, and then you could, and then once Vado done, gents, and then we could get into the debate because I know there's a lot of these names you all disagree with, but Vado, you go ahead.
6 AJ Brown, 7 Amon Ra, 8 Mike Evans, 9 DK Metcalf, and 10 Chris Godwin. Now, my question to these fellas is: a couple of y'all ain't got Amon Ra St. Brown name. Ian, y'all
Top
top 5.
five. Top 5.
But then I hear y'all go AJ Brown after that, or
Top
Devontae
5. Go.
Adams.
I mean, I
One
go,
day,
Devontae,
this a
I,
real
I,
nigga body. The one day guy here.
so where
I
CD
go.
is, bro?
CD top 5.
I was
I
wondering.
going off
I
the
want to
season
ask
though.
some of these niggas top 5. To be
This
honest,
season I
all
can't
that
call
fight.
AJ Brown. That was my list.
At least,
So
yeah. If I go,
Let's
Don't
see.
say so.
Okay, I just go body of work. I can't get rid of AJ. He's still a stud guy. That's all I want to know.
see, I ain't got water in my top 5, so my top
Waddle
5.
shouldn't be in your top 10 either, by the way. But
Yeah,
anyway,
that
yeah,
done.
bro.
Why?
Water numbers are rivaling St. Brown one, and St. Brown is wide receiver 1. I ain't even run on. But anyway, friggin' yeah, but like the standard top 5, but Jettis, Head, CD, I get
AJ.
Armin Raw, and AJ. So you
So
putting
so where
Jamar
Chase?
Why Waddle
That's
shouldn't
why
be
I put
at
I put
top 10
That's
though,
a
Varo?
why for true, but
outside
I
my
ain't even
top
think with
5.
Jace.
Waddle ain't top 10, man.
Why?
No.
Waddle,
Prior to this
bro,
year right now, but every year he was 1,000 yard fucking down receiver,
He
bro.
top 15.
Waddle. He like
And
top
Waddle,
15 every
Jalen
year,
Waddle,
1,000 yards. I don't know.
yes, but
He had like 13, 1400 last year.
every year, but
He benefiting from these extra games, man. But
oh,
you
you,
kill me though, but
but I
he
telling
had
you,
with one
Dad, but
game.
I telling you, Dad, play this,
All right,
this
you are
nigga.
correct. 1,000 every year.
Yes, me prior to this year.
So yeah, tell him keep up with Mike Evans' racket, and then I might have the German now.
Man, that ain't gonna happen right now. we a quarterback shy.
But real wide. Any
Right.
one of them would be lucky to Stop here crack cutting 1,000. niggas.
I telling you.
Hell must he have like 200
Yeah, I tell you, shit.
or like close to
So,
3.
so I do have the question. So, just a separate question. Y'all all agree that Hill is number 1, though.
No,
nope.
No.
Justin
No.
Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, You boy. can't see the
Jealous.
Soprano full of haters, boy.
Why would he be number 1, bro?
Why wouldn't he be?
Because
What
when
he
he
doing this
have
year?
when he have a different quarterback, his numbers go down. Justin Jefferson is do this with any quarterback we put in with
I
him. He
mean,
can put up numbers.
that's kind of a lie because he had 200 yards with Teddy Bridgewater. He had a $150 with Skyler in one game. Nah,
Yeah,
this
what
season
happening
for
right now?
somewhere, I just gonna say for some weird reason, they just can't give him the ball. He wide open, so you can't blame it on him. You gotta blame it on the quarterback. So again, he still realistically is the best wide out. Niggas just can't get him the ball.
Another reason I can tell you why he ain't the best wide out. And this addition by subtraction. He leave the Chiefs and even 2 more rings without him. He can't be the best.
Eh,
I don't think
that
that's a
don't
good
really
argument.
have
Yeah,
nothing to
like
do with him.
I don't think that's a good argument.
I think it is.
I just think that the Chiefs is just that good, but
Because individually he get better. Yeah, Numbers because get better.
Your system is just made to throw him the ball and let him fucking run up and down the field all fucking day.
I mean, you might because you can't stop it when do a blend.
Mad? Never mad.
So,
Just saying.
No,
so Vado, if two is not one, Keem, if two is not one, Chrissy
Hill.
or Sham Clem,
Me Terry.
sorry, if Hill is not one, where's Hill?
2.
Two.
Oh, okay, okay.
He just ain't better than Jealous.
If
That's
he
just
ain't
it.
one, then it ain't none.
He might be number three. Like, really.
Oh,
He may
really,
not be
Gee?
better. He may not
Who
be
is
better than
JC?
Chase.
But realistically, Dre,
Yeah, but
there's no
Chase was
wide
a leg
receiver
at the
ranking.
beginning of the season.
There's
That's
no
yeah.
wide
They
receiver
was doing
ranking you
shit
could
at the
Google
base
and
at the
have
beginning of the
Tyreek
season.
number one. All got Jairus number one. All.
I mean, I believe they biased because of the size. Because Tyreek,
Whoa.
Wow.
I mean, all right, yeah, that was a little foul. I ain't gonna lie.
Trey Jones.
But see, Jadis is a jump ball receiver.
You think of the greatest catch I ever saw, boy. On
I,
fourth
I,
down.
I, I could somewhat agree.
But you gotta that catch what he do against the Packers is crazy too.
But he do plenty catches, bro. Plenty crazy catches.
But Tyreek being the defender so bad that it ain't no crazy catch.
All right.
Double coverage and all.
Where he was
Yeah.
against Kansas City in the playoffs. I missed him.
No, but he catch it, Taddy. Just couldn't catch no fucking more.
Hmm. All
That
right.
was our
So,
only point. 7.
Haters.
oh God, I'm not
We
getting
hate
into this.
we can call haters because we calling your receiver top three. This is crazy.
Top 2.
Top two. This is crazy.
This like Stephen A. This like
Y'all
Stephen A. with
basing it off
LeBron.
of flipping teeth. What pissing me off? Y'all basing it off of now. Last season, go back on. He's number one, bro.
I still was giving Justin Jefferson. He was injured
Just,
last season.
just half of the season, he still get 1K.
Yeah, real.
Damn.
Who got that
That
is?
man, that
So
man
that
go
I'm
back on a
benefiting from
mission.
the extra game Kim was talking about.
Oh boy.
If we didn't have the extra game, you think he cracked 1K?
Yes. That man came back on a mission,
So
so
where your argument is with this extra game for Waddle? I'm glad you said that.
I was trolling you, so jeez. Y'all get so defensive.
It ain't good, yeah.
So,
I ain't gonna
gents,
lie. I don't think Ayuk top 10 either. Period.
who was in?
I rather him over Debo.
Yeah, me too. I rather
I
him
don't
over
think
Debo.
Debo top 10 either.
I don't think DK top 10. I think 11.
Nah, that's false.
Yeah, DK top 10.
Why you say so,
I
Gay?
see
Okay, by Debo in there
I
too,
see
bro.
I see Debo get shut down too many times. Like when he just can't do nothing. That's why I don't.
He ain't no
Debo is
route
a
runner, boy.
Debo is a bully. That's what he is.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
mean
it.
DK. That's what he's saying. I see DK get trolled the games too much.
That's mental though.
He's a passionate player, nigga.
Yeah, that's why he's 11, nigga.
I mean, but no man, you can't do that.
Taking this too personal. I mean, so you're just gonna say Vado? Sorry.
No, you want to say Angelo would be happy he see all this love Godwin get tonight. You know, see boy.
Why
Yeah.
Godwin can't sniff like that up there anyway? The all niggas good.
He can't
Boy,
sniff my
that
top 10 either. I ain't gonna lie.
If it's a nigga who benefit
I
from
hear
a
you always
real
call me
wide
his name
receiver
and I
one,
just say,
it's him.
okay, cool.
yeah, that's true. But he ain't like Juju. Like Juju to benefit from AB and then fall off the cliff. Like I believe Godwin good on his own merit.
He is a good wide receiver too, but Angelo
I
run
give you
fuck
that.
out with that one wide receiver one. He's benefit a lot from Mike Evans being there, like how certain people is benefit from Tyreek Hill being there.
Real. That's
He had
facts.
1,000 yards before
By
him.
getaway, boy. That nigga's averaging yard before Tyreek reach, boy.
Yeah,
Let's
and it
say
was
you
only
fake
him
Rasta.
one.
What you
The
talking about,
second
boy?
wide out was Mike
Fake
Gesicki.
Rasta.
Don't you play with me.
He
So
barely. I don't with 1,015 yards. He barely cracked this 1,000. They making all this noise.
And so who was the second closest wide receiver on the team? Mike
Sure.
Gesicki with like 800 or 700 yards. Then Devontae Parker with 400. Don't you play with me.
Like that.
One thing
Yeah,
with
man, if you can
y'all
talk the story, tell it in full context. And he was a rookie at that point in time.
y'all love
Parker
this
going
team.
to y'all and do low and shit, boy.
Yeah, he's
He
trash.
averaged 4 games a year.
Garbage.
I know why we signed him to be real.
6 hamstrings.
We
I actually
signed him.
thought y'all could revive him though. I ain't gonna lie. Real
We
dog.
only signed him. We only signed him to go
Him and West
catch.
was a little excited when they signed him too.
Because we signed him to catch deep to catch deep balls normal.
Oh.
He was supposed to be out deep.
That was close.
Deep threat, man. That nigga
And
cannot
do
catch
nothing
a
what he do
single.
last night with the Patriots last year. I know that again.
Yeah, but Juju ball out last night. Even though
That
he
hurt
cost
me
an
'cause
interception.
One could
That
say
ain't
it was the quarterback.
we should have never. Juju was injured with us, and we should never get Juju.
It wasn't right.
Juju only can survive one place in the NFL. That's right where he is right now.
Fox, we should never get Juju. It hurt. It hurt me because we let go Myers for that. That's what really hurt me. But
All right,
Juju
gents.
is who he is.
So I want to get into. I think we're doing good. We don't finish.
Let's
We don't
get to
finish.
my favorite portion now.
Yeah, we don't finish the topics now. That's all the topics. I want to do a recap, just a quick recap of the previous week. Um, Thursday night game last week, we had the Falcons versus the Buccaneers. Vado, let me get your thoughts right on that game. Quick thoughts.
The Buccaneers throw that game away, bro. They supposed to win that. But I gotta give the Falcons some credit. Kirk, he comes through, he works some magic at the end. But I do believe the Bucs throw that game away.
I second that.
Yeah.
You could agree with that.
Really.
All right. Anybody else?
That was a good ass game though.
We had
Young
nice
Hopu,
back
bro.
and forth.
We ain't had a good Thursday game in a while.
Shout out
Yes,
Young
that was
Hopu,
the
though.
best Thursday game in a while.
And
Yes,
like
and
2
Young
years
Ho.
ago.
Young Ho, he was that guy.
Thursdays is be trash. They give
Too much.
Amazon on
I ain't gonna lie.
trash.
They need to do something with that form. Too much injuries on the Thursday night, do but
I hate
But
Thursday night game.
we got another good game this week, though. San Fran and Seattle.
Humble.
That-
Oh, Jesus.
on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that might
The
not be too
Seahawks
bad.
can get murdered.
Seahawks could lose.
I know
They
about
all
the
might
murdered
be
part.
in them words, man.
I know about the murdered part.
San Francisco just lose, but they coming to kill the Seahawks.
Right?
Yeah, Seahawks. I mean, they win Sunday, but they barely fucking win. So
I don't know if San Fran could exert their will over people like
What?
how they do last year.
I know two of them lose.
Yeah,
no,
but two of them.
Seahawks come back, eh? Yeah,
No, they
Seahawks
lose to
lose.
the
Seahawks
Giants.
lose.
They
Seahawks
lose to the
lose. Seahawks
Giants.
lose. Yeah,
Kill them style on them.
yeah.
Seahawks
That
frauds.
special
Fucking
teams.
right. Gino drive down the field just for the kick to get blocked. I know that hurt, but
All right.
That's
So
2 weeks in a row.
They,
So let me
they
s-
in too much close games. That's their problem.
Seahawks ain't lose 2 in a row, eh? Yeah.
yeah, but
Detroit beat them.
boy. Yeah, boy.
beat the brakes off them.
so I didn't want to talk about this dad team, but Browns and the Commanders. We already talked about how good the Commanders are, but
Felt the ass.
are, are they that good, or is Deshaun Watson just that trash? Like I don't.
Both.
Okay.
If Jacoby Brissett is the 32nd best quarterback in the NFL, Deshaun Watson is 31. They play the
No,
same
but-
way.
If
I
Jacoby is
never said
32, Deshaun is 34.
I ain't never said top 32.
My lord.
Sean just gotta go back to raping, dog. Like this football ain't him.
Hey Dax, you've been wilding on this fucking
nigga
pod all
said me, I
fucking day.
know it.
Football ain't him.
Dax, you've been
What?
wilding on this fucking
Really
pod, bro.
crazy thing to say, bro.
Football ain't for him, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas cancel before they get
Hey, like if I try to like get some sponsors for the podcast and everything, like I gotta take this shit off YouTube, bro. I think the first episode Dax come on, I gotta take that offline. The shit don't exist, bro. First he say Jerry Jones gotta die, and
Well, I
Trey
Nothing come
say
from me.
Trey say he said the Saints playing like Katrina come back, bro. Like what's up?
Yeah, that's why.
Keem want extra ketchup, like bro, like everything just going wild today, bro. This is just crazy, bro.
I can lie, that's joking me.
But that's why you can
Tickets.
get sponsors, bro. Because it's real.
No, I don't want those
No,
sponsors.
not
I want people.
opposite.
I want niggas who spending money. Hey, pause.
Oh, wait. Yeah, pause it. Pause. But I want to say I read something today. They was talking about how Cleveland really can't get out this contract. You know they give him a 5 year fully guaranteed. This is only year three.
Fully
I
guaranteed for the
I thought
five
they
years?
Yeah,
Oh
renegotiate.
wow.
this is only year three.
I thought they
Ye-
renegotiate.
Nobody ain't renegotiating nothing.
Who
They say they,
renegotiating that?
yeah,
The
he
I
would
thought
shorty
they
giving it up.
renegotiate that.
I thought they renegotiate something about they could cancel it if he gets suspended or some shit like that.
Must be
Yeah,
the
they
Yeah,
did
code.
do
I
that,
think they
but
hear something like that though.
he ain't get suspended yet. But I'm saying they say unless he gets suspended or something like that, there's no way for them to get out this contract. If they was to try even cut him after this season, they'll get other historic cap charge, like even way worse than what we got with Russ. So they say realistically they'll have to keep him on the team until after year 4 and then cut him and then take the cap charge for that last year. But
They some asses.
they should have never given him that contract, bro. Never.
Cleveland ass.
And
They
that's who
didn't.
Flores wanted us to go get. Get out of Miami,
Flores
yeah.
is ass.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, Chrissy, I actually want your thoughts on this. I'm actually gonna give you the floor, cause congratulations, y'all got y'all first win, bro. Excuse
You
me.
see, you see my little Y under my name. Welcome to the winner circle, bro. Finally,
Yes,
but
man, Evelyn.
yeah, we outside now, but all I can say is, boy, the 40s, bro. That's tank going off. He had 120 something yards, 101 on the ground. This dude had 7 yards per carry, and his average going down. This nigga been killing all season, so shout out to him. Second, Brian Thomas Jr. Big place. Trevor finally connect with him because a lot of times Trevor been overthrowing him. He been getting open. Like he's the fastest ball carrier so far this season. That dude rolling, bro. Like running a 4.3 at 6'4". That's crazy. The 30, Trevor finally play a game well. He looked like he worth his money because all season he been looking kind of sketchy. 371. He been balling out. And the last T, Trayvon Walker, our next number one pick. That boy had his career game, best game, 3 sacks and whatnot. The only thing I don't like about this game was that defense. Called Sobel, and we still let up 34 points, dog. We is up like 14. We give up 24 points in the fourth quarter. You can't do that, bro. We going up 34-20 with like 4 minutes left, and I was celebrating and wipe. Then as soon as I look, I was on the way to Grove. I was on the way to Grove, and when I look, the score is tied. I see, Motto. I see on clip, our defensive coordinator on his knees on the ground. Right? You just gotta work on that, but and, I mean, it's a possibility we could come out of London 3-4, but we just gotta be able to stop the Bears because the Bears had a good offensive game too. I ain't really worry about the Patriots. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might beat us, but I ain't worry about y'all.
Don't rate the Bears, bro. Let that one win get you.
I, I hear you. I hear you. So speaking of the Patriots, Kim, Trey, and Dax, um, let's talk about the win slash loss. Kim, let's talk about
That's
the
dumb.
Patriots.
That's dumb. You skip that.
No, we
Okay,
ain't skipping that. Hey,
okay.
Mad Ali in yo. We big dogs.
Ali is a dolphin. I don't know why you want to include him. He's a dolphin.
The game you let cool, use my boy.
Ali's a dolphin because I can't sit. Ali was sitting out in the chat. He was making me mad. I done was mad. We was losing. He was making me mad because he was talking about y'all trash. If y'all trash, what we is?
He's a KC fan too. He love Patrick.
And no,
He's
we
a
Mahomes.
want my
homo.
boy.
I'm a homo.
Him a homo. But all right, cool. We can skip that. Um, Bills versus the Texans. Diggs revenge game.
I loved it.
But yeah, Josh Allen by 9 for 30. I ain't really watch it like that, but looking at them stats, but I know what the hell going on.
He start off 1 of 9.
I was watching. That was a sloppy game. Well, everybody tried to throw that game away. CJ Stroud,
Really?
he fumbled at his own like 10 or 15 or something like that.
Going for it on 4th and 1 and failing. And the red zone was horrible decision by the Migo Ryans though. Take the 3 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
These
sloppy
coaches
game.
trying to get too smart now. That's their problem.
Yeah.
All right, I feel you on that. Next, I want to Shams. Let me come to you right quick. Um, the Cardinals versus the 49ers. The 49ers like are really really bad so far this season. What's your thoughts,
With me or Sham?
Shams? Shams.
He's in here.
Yeah, you.
The
Yeah.
49ers.
Yeah, the
I'm gonna go with them.
Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals beat the 49ers by 1 point.
And I just say, Kyler Murray, I had him to be the comeback play, the turnaround in the first podcast. I think I had to
I
pick Kyler.
yeah.
Last there. Like Cam saying, no Call of Duty coming out right now, so he focusing on football.
Okay, I got you. I got you on that. Fado, I will give you the floor to talk about your team
But
who
hold
beat the
on.
Raiders.
I want to say something about the Niners game too.
Sure, no
I
problem.
saw some mind games being played in that game at the end. I don't know if a lot of people know the Niners kicker get hurt, so he was out of the game. The punter actually had to kick the extra point or a close field goal, right? But at the end of the game, the Cardinals was down 10. They scored a touchdown. Instead of kicking the extra point, they gone for two and made it a 2 point game. And they put pressure on the Niners. The Niners really had to think like, all right, if we go down this field, do we trust this punter to kick this field goal, or do we have to go for seven? Like, I really believe them mess with their mind and help them lose that game. That's all I had to say. Um, what you saying?
Raiders versus the Broncos.
Oh, that was a beautiful game. Beautiful game. When the game first came on, because they had another game on first. So soon as they turn the channel, all I see is Brock Bowers running in the end zone, 7-0. I was like, how my defense give up seven already when we give up 9 points last week? But anyhow, they end up going up 10-0, and they end up getting the ball back, and they was in the red zone. And just when it looked like they was about to put 17 on us, the best cornerback in football carried 100 yards to the house and changed the whole game. After that, we was rolling. Like I said, it was a beautiful game. Bo had 2 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, so total of 3 touchdowns. Uh, I feel like we opened the playbook for him. Um, that we didn't do against the Jets. I think Sean Payton was a little worried about the Jets defense. I don't think he was worried about the Raiders defense at all. Sutton keep making timely plays. I love what Sutton doing. He'll never be in the top 10, top 15 conversation. But I see why he all out this summer and request more salary. He really been living up to what we need him to do. He's a crucial part of what we doing. I was a little upset with him last year. I didn't like he didn't like Russ too much, and I don't know why. But they didn't have no connection, and they thought they was had some type of connection, but they didn't. Him and Bo have a connection, and I loving it. So hopefully we hold on, man. On to the Chargers. I see a win. I see a W on Sunday. That's all I can say.
All right. I hear you. I hear you. I want to, Clem. I know you got to go, but y'all got this big win right on the Seahawks.
You don't have to go. He's cleaning grove.
What's your thoughts, Clem? Y'all beat the Seahawks, man, and Neighbors wasn't even playing.
Um, I would say offensive line been playing a whole lot better. They giving Daniel Jones some time to throw the ball. I was surprised. I mean, I know this messed up a lot of people parlay. But it was a good game, good scripted game all around. The Giants do lead the league in sacks, so that's a good thing. The defense coming along. I still think we need another quarterback at the end of the season, but I would
Damn.
give
Okay. All right. Cool. I hear you on that. So for these last two games, I don't really want to talk about the Chiefs and Saints. I mean, does anybody want to? I we expected it
The
to
Saints
be
had me
on.
fooled. The Saints had me fooled in first two games. So
Same.
A
They,
lot my fantasy football game matchup, boy. Then
yeah, yeah.
All the Giants fucked that up for me, though. Y'all getting that DK catch, one touchdown. And another thing, double back Guevara. I get two things I have a problem with. Actually, one I have a problem with, and one I kind of glad with. I glad y'all ain't allow Kristen Wilkins a fucking single stat. I grateful for that. But you tell me again that Brock Bowers score another touchdown at the end of the game, but
I told
PS the
you.
way needed to pick that shit off, man.
I
But that
told you
done.
we couldn't allow that. We couldn't allow that. We chasing greatness in a way.
One touchdown, man. That's all he needed to win. Just one.
Wait, and with that same Broncos game, niggas them bench Minshew for O'Connell. They like take out trash for garbage, but
Just for
that nigga
corner
But
the two. No, that was no corner. That was Minshew. But
based
that's
on what I hearing, pass, he love O'Connell. Apparently, he say he know what O'Connell could do. He say he don't have to second guess. He know what Aiden is do based on training camp and all that. So look like he been waiting for this. So it
hey,
is what it
yep. Remember
dog
what I
sound like
say about
Darvin for troop.
remember what I say
Darvin
about
and Prince.
Serrani?
is.
Remember what I say about Serrani? Your boy, he next.
Oh, pass gone. 1 year coach, he gone. No matter worry.
He next. Al Davis rolling in he grave.
beyond it.
I see. So for this one, I want the entire panel thoughts on this game right here, which is the Bengals versus the Ravens. What went wrong?
I don't know if we can finally say the Bengals is trash. Like just
I just
fucking
want to say time to reset. Blow it fucking up. Blow it
trash.
up. They finish. Blow it up, man.
The defense is trash.
Yeah,
Trade
the
against the
defense garbage.
Dolphins for 5th round pick. Bro,
For-
y'all want Higgins
for-
too? What the fuck y'all want?
I ain't
Hold
gonna
on.
lie,
Hold on.
Ravens and Bengals games is be good though.
We
on,
need
hold
a
on.
6'2" receiver.
Hold
We
on,
need
hold on.
someone tall. Y'all want
Let me
uphill, Waddle,
let me Google
Clem
this because I must see tripping.
and
But
T
but
against.
think of though, what do you
Yeah.
name? Lamar, he like 9-1 against Bengals, you know.
Now,
Yeah.
he won them trade a franchise tagged player for a 5th round pick. But you need to stop.
Yeah, boy. Cut your losses.
They got a great quarterback, and that's what y'all say.
Y'all could get a
And
lineman
he's one of the
in the
big
5th
guys. He
round
can
with
make
that.
anything happen, man. Take the 5th round and do what you got to do. Yep.
Get one.
It was some goal niggas too.
Get one
I
old
went over
lineman
y'all.
or something.
Y'all think Tua got this ball to spread around all over the field? Like, it's 3 balls
But
on the field.
realistically,
Wow.
if you look at
Victory.
last season, because that's a huge pause. I ain't gonna lie. But if you look at last season, right, we need a tall, big body, one more receiver. See what I'm saying? Because when we get down in the red zone, everybody 6 foot nothing up.
That's what
You,
you say.
you hold on. Would you say your boy is number one size? Don't matter. Now you need a big body receiver.
No,
No,
and
man.
and
Size don't matter, Trey. That's what you said.
I know about all of that, man. but you know when you get to the 10-yard line and less, the field is shrink. So a nigga like
This why
Tyreek who like
Jefferson's number one.
Tyreek like 5'10".
No, see, I know.
If that
You
like
not what y'all
5'9".
have Anderson for?
Who's Anderson way?
And
Like,
Chase Claypool.
But that nigga get cut
But why?
from 2 get concussed, boy.
But you all got
I-
Waddle. You all got Waddle top 10. He can't do that.
Waddle is
They
a
got
jump ball.
OBJ.
He's a jump ball
Listen to
catcher,
you,
man.
boy. Listen to you, this fucking horse on your chest will look like you're on coke. Y'all who better don't lose the game, boy. You,
They can lose Sunday, docs. Don't worry.
yeah.
Nah, Cincinnati would hurt them. They lose. They missing Joe Mixon right now.
What?
But
What Joe
Cincinnati,
supposed to do?
Say what you're
what he could
supposed
do
to
Sack
say.
the
Moss,
same thing he was doing last year. Don't
run
forget,
game
see
and
Joe
fall off,
Burrow.
though.
When Joe Burrow coming to the league, he had 3 receivers. You got the spread even at the beginning of the season. You look at Jamar Chase at the beginning of the season without Higgins. I think Higgins come back what week 3.
Yeah.
Chase
Last
was
week,
trash.
I didn't come back last week. Week 4.
No, you come out
Yeah,
week 2.
yeah, week 3 I think. And see the
So you
defense them
saying
they was really
Joe Burrow, historical start to the season
la-
is
when
because they missing Joe
when
Mixon.
he had that. Not only Joe Mixon, don't forget now Tyler Boyd gone too.
But
So
he having a better start to this season than he ever had.
record wise or stats, because the record ain't saying
Stats.
that.
Stats. It's actually this the Bengals problem ain't offense.
He having better stats because this the first time he played 5 games straight or 4.
Fuck if you
Damn.
chose some shit.
Facts.
I just
Facts.
I just
I
said
gotta agree.
no, but I just said no.
Y'all niggas say easy, man.
Wow.
No, you saying the stats. I saying record wise. I just saying Joe Burrows after week 3 or so he out for but 4 games.
It ain't good, but you might have a point there.
All right, so the last game, what I want to talk about is the
Steelers and
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Steelers and Cowboys. Shams, you want to start that off?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say about the Steelers, man. They show us up. I glad they lose. Now let's put the pressure on Tomlin. What he say? Russ supposed to be starting the next game.
Why?
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 I want to see why.
You want to lose
Fields is
just because of
playing good.
Justin.
Yeah, they just
Fields is
Just because
playing
of
good.
Pickens.
okay. That's interesting. Dax,
So now you can see
I get pissed on that because I
offense
stopped
running
watching the
big.
game. I give Steelers all the hopes. When I wake up and I see Cowboys fucking win that game, it's like these motherfuckers let these cowgirls win. But yeah, Cowboys just trash to me. Even though they still win, I hate them with a passion more than y'all Pats.
okay.
So
Cool.
so
Kim.
fuck them.
This
Kim.
this this a, this a
Um,
hate.
if Tomlin decide to play Russ next week, he's the
He
biggest
can play him.
ass. He's a dumbass.
Keep it
He
I
the
can
agree.
play
rest of
him
the
though.
season.
Why?
I think so, Sean.
I wanted to
And
He didn't
ask
make
Barrow
no
that, you
mistake.
know. What's your thoughts on that? Him starting Russ.
and
He should not start Russ. He should stick with
There you go.
who get him where he is.
my thing is too, right? If Russie wasn't healthy, why is dumbass was suiting up every Sunday?
because he can't help himself.
No, like I
Ah,
just look at all aspects, but he have to be a healthy scratch at this point, bro.
I think so too. I
Because
honestly think so.
are you sure?
Especially the last game.
But are you sure he's ready to go from week 2, boy? But like someone say, cheapest he just retire. Go raise future son. Raise up week, boy.
This ain't the ending what he thought.
No,
You forget when he come now, he thought, oh, you want to win 3 more championships and
Let's ride.
go to the Hall of Fame and this
Conquer
and that.
country.
He ain't winning
who
no.
know?
He definitely ain't in no Hall of Fame, and
No, that
he ain't winning
finish.
no more championships.
Hey, you could put an ostrich next to E ring and it's the tiny ring. That's the Legion of Boom ring.
Boy, you need to retire for real. Go be Chaplin or something.
Wow.
Real
All
life
right.
motivational
A
speaker or
prayer day.
something.
I telling you.
All right. So now that we're done with the games, Trey, this your challenge now, bro. You got the floor. Who you choose this week?
Well, it was a little difficult. I didn't know who always can be on the bonnet. So I chose to challenge Chrissy this week.
Okay. Give me a second. Let
She was
me
this week.
second. Get see this week. Da 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 da. As soon as I leave, you can start.
Alright then. Alright, boom. That's my boy. I'm looking a little shaky this season. But one thing I could agree on in your history, right? I believe Fred Taylor deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I agree. I agree. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But I mean, we ain't have much good players to say they deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, we only really had Boselli so far, but I think he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. I think he actually underrated because when you think about solid running backs and stuff like that, people don't really talk about Fred
Fred
Taylor that much.
Taylor. You see, so what's the real reason you think? Because when I look at numbers, right, numbers better than Terrell Davis them more than thing. But mind you, TD win rings. But granted team aside, one could argue Fred Taylor is the better running back. So what you think really keeping him from entering the Hall of Fame? You think it's Jacksonville itself?
I think so. I think it's Jacksonville, and I think it's we ain't really had that much success neither. Like as a whole, as a team on the whole. But most of what I mean, also is a small market. We did. We ain't that popular. City ain't popular. I think like if he was on a bigger team, like a more popular team, and had a little bit more success, I think he would have been in Hall of Fame long now.
I kind of feel your pain because Zach Thomas just got in last year. And Zach Thomas numbers identical, if not better, than Brian Urlacher. And people would say Brian Urlacher is a better linebacker than Zach Thomas, but I wouldn't agree with them. Because I actually watch Zach Thomas. And I actually watch Fred Taylor too a lot. Because slick vibes. I also like the Jaguars team. Any Florida team for that instant, except for the Heat.
Really.
But yeah, that's all I on the dogs.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
then
as
again,
though he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. I ain't get what these other niggas on this panel about the saying ox.
but we've been
Yeah,
waiting a
like
long time. We've been waiting a long time, but
that's all I wanted to say. Oh, the actually life away. God damn, he begging.
let's keep.
Yeah.
So I
Brothers
looking
just need to
at
chill the fuck out.
And nigga in the
I,
kitchen, bro. What you texting him for?
That boy got you occupied. That's why you keep cutting your mic off.
Hello.
Stop.
Wow. System
Stop.
escalated quickly.
so gents, just off your topic, right? I looking at the list of the most rushing yards of all time. Everybody above Fred Taylor is in the Hall of Fame or about to be. The only people who ain't in yet is Adrian Peterson and Frank Gore. And I'm pretty sure they can. But
And
after Fred, the people who under Fred, ain't nobody in the Hall of Fame except them olden time niggas like Sean Riggins, OJ Simpson, Earl Campbell. And I think the reason for that is the amount of rushing yards they had back then, that was plenty. But nah, niggas expecting you to get more.
at least 10K.
But then Gay ain't even getting you in because Steven Jackson, I don't know if you remember him from the Rams.
Yeah.
He have a solid career. He right under Fred Taylor. And he played one yesterday, last year than Fred Taylor. And he have like 100, no way, like 200 less rushing yards. And he ain't in. Corey Dillon, LaShawn McCoy, Warren, Jamal Lewis, all them under there. They ain't getting.
McCoy
Tiki
is another
Barber,
delusional nigga too.
Tiki Barber, Eddie George, Marshawn Lynch. Like people saying, Beast Mode in Hall of Fame, but I ain't sure about that either.
If
What?
Beast Mode get in,
I
Fred
ain't keep
Taylor
making it.
better
But
get in.
you all think for Gore better than Taylor though?
No.
Yes.
No, but God get longevity on these
Well,
guys.
yeah. Sorry. It might be the longevity thing.
God play
Might be
like
the
20
longevity
years.
thing.
Close to
But you
something
tell
like
you
that.
old, boy.
16 years.
Go up a LeBron. Go son of
16
a
Yeah.
big.
years. But the
Yeah.
only active niggas who really coming close right now is
Should be CMC and
Henry.
Camaro.
no CMC ain't nowhere close.
What
What?
about Henry?
CMC was
McCaffrey's
hurt too
being
much, boy.
That's a
He only
McCaffrey's
lot.
be injured a lot, you know.
yeah, but he only has 6,185 yards. Right
And
now,
Henry
you
passed
got
10K.
Derrick Henry at 10,074, and then you got this could surprise you all. Ezekiel Elliott 9,002 yards, but you don't
Wow.
gotta
You
worry
would be
about
too
him.
surprised on that. I
You
wouldn't
don't
be
gotta
too
worry about
surprised.
him because
He ain't
Yeah,
touching.
early
He
on
ain't
he was a
touching
beast.
10K.
he
He ain't touching
ain't our
10K.
league to touch the ball no more, so you don't gotta worry about that. But Derrick Henry, if he could hang around for another 3-4 years, he could
He ain't doing
possibly
that.
be in all of them.
He ain't hanging around for 3, 4
So if
more
he, you
years.
think, so if he retire right
Not
now,
at
you don't think he'll
not be
make
at
it.
a good level.
No, he ain't getting it.
He might get that Calvin Johnson effect though. Because it's where Calvin Johnson get in. All
But
due respect to Mega John, but Chad Ochocinco ain't getting.
when you sleep though, Derrick Henry, the pace he on higher than Fred Daly them. Because boy, this is this is ninth season, and he done over 10,000. Fred Daly play 13 seasons for this 11,695.
Fred play. Who Fred play behind?
I can't remember.
I
Are
sure.
you asking me too much now? Jacksonville, I can't remember all
I
that.
know he split time with he split
Hey,
time with
Yeah,
Mercedes, not
boy.
Mercedes Lewis.
The short
MJD,
boy. Maurice
Yeah,
Jones Drew.
MJD.
yeah, Maurice Jones Drew.
Yeah.
All right, so
Ocho Cinco ain't in all of fame because it's attitude. That's the next reason why.
No, we don't have enough yards either.
That's too.
But Calvin get it.
But
Cause the short amount of time he play, he dominate.
why
Like
T.O. even?
Theo
Theo
yeah,
in the
just
in.
been
Hall of Fame,
happy.
what you
Theo in.
mean?
He
Hey,
just wasn't first ballot.
Yeah, Theo in.
he
He's
cried for
supposed
that
to
for
be
years.
first ballot.
You forget he do his own little ceremony and thing like a jackass.
Yeah.
yeah,
He cried for that for a couple of years, though.
Yeah, he
he
did.
did,
But
he
Cause
did,
he's
and then
all the diva receivers going through that.
he's
Michael Irvin
supposed to
going
be
through that.
first ballot. They they
Theo,
they they rob him.
I mean,
OBJ could do that too.
OBJ
OBJ
ain't in the
ain't
Hall of
getting
Fame.
in.
You don't gotta worry about that.
All right, yeah.
The fucking nigga ain't getting nowhere, bro.
so anyway, Chrissy, next week the challenge is yours, and what we're gonna do right now, just do a quick little run. We're gonna uh, just give me your thoughts. Um, let's do a preview of week 6. So just shout it out. It's the floor is wide open. Let's start off with Thursday night game. The 49ers versus the Seahawks.
I think Seahawks sneak down one of them.
I just gonna say that.
I got
24-7 then.
I got
Seahawks.
Niners 27-24.
I get the Niners 27-14.
You got 20 to 18.
DK with
Man,
2 touchdowns. But
What about you, Clem?
That's possible.
Mm.
oh yeah,
He cleaning rough.
No,
yeah.
he getting his haircut.
I got the Seahawks 27-24.
27-24. All right. Jaguars versus Bears.
Jaguars 31, Bears 10. Good.
Jags 23, Bears 17.
Jaguars 24, Bears 7.
Jaguars 21, Bears 10.
I game you take it. That was it right there.
So, Chrissy, you know what this means, right? You better don't lose this game.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. Odds in my favor.
Uh, Buccaneers Saints.
I got
Bucks win.
Bucks.
35-0.
That
I
could be
got
a scrimmage.
Fuck dog.
I mean, the backup quarterback playing, so that's possible.
I
That
got
could
the
be a
Buccaneers blowing
scrimmage.
them. I got them blowing them out. I
Yeah,
don't even know the score. I just
26-13.
know it could be a blowout.
You know, Buccaneers could hold a scrimmage on them.
Yeah, we just starting not lying in and
Oh, okay.
Saints defense good, but they could be tired after they could be on the field so long.
Hey, question. Y'all think a game?
Oh,
You
this is a
especially.
big game.
Yeah.
Big
You
game.
think that this like a passing of the torch or something like that? The Commanders versus the Ravens is like
Game of the
Wow,
week.
yeah, that's
This
a
game of the
big
week.
game.
this like a
Oh man,
Kobe versus Jordan type game. Like,
Yes.
I got
okay, so what's your thoughts though?
Ravens
The
27-20.
Ravens look win though. They the better team, but
I think Ravens win by 3.
but
I get
Daniels
Commanders winning
got
by 3.
outperform. Daniels got outperform Lamar, but the Ravens still win.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think Lamar. I think he's gonna play with like a chip on his shoulder right
And do
away.
what? He can't pass.
I can cost him 2 in a week.
You got some cold niggas, boy.
So he ain't cool as fuck, bro.
He ain't
24
dying on this
21
thing.
Commanders, boy.
This a big brother versus little brother type matchup, bro.
Well,
Fucking.
like I say, the Ravens go win because they're the better team, but Daniels could outplay Lamar.
I
Ah,
Who's a
I look
cold
forward to it. I
nigga?
think I want to see how Daniels play in a game like this. But I think Ravens hold them by they win by 3.
okay. Cardinals versus the Packers.
Easy. Cardinals.
But I can't even say.
I say Packers.
What you say? Packers?
I say
It's
the
tough.
Packers for true because the Cardinals been weird. They
Oh,
just beat the
sorry.
Niners.
Yeah, I would
Packers.
agree.
Packers 31, Cardinals 24.
I just
I
need
got the
Marvin
Packers winning
Harrison
too.
Jr. to catch 1 touchdown. 1 or 2.
That next game is a mid off. Don't even worry about
But the
it.
next
That's
2 games, the next game is garbage.
What the Colts versus the Titans?
Yeah, but
Okay.
Colts
That's a mid off.
24. Titans
Flacco,
33.
Flacco can murder them.
Yeah, I
Yep.
just gonna say Flacco go fuck them right up.
Yep.
Speaking of getting fucked up, the Texans versus the Patriots.
Ain't happening.
I
30-12.
Yeah, Texans win.
actually have that close. I have that 23-17.
This can spook you. I have the Pats winning.
24-17 Patriots.
I get the Pats 24-10.
I got Texans 30-12.
I think Nico Collins playing, you see.
All right. Oh, look, it's Doc's sleeper team. The Browns versus the Eagles.
Eagles win.
Cold.
Nigga get a new mic just to play foolishness, dog. Everything cool.
Eagles win, but
No,
I tell you this: if the Eagles
Browns.
lose,
Definitely win.
Serrani getting fired.
Yeah, real. He gotta go right then. Right then.
Don't
Go.
lose
If
up.
the Eagles lose,
You
Serrani.
can't lose this game, bro.
I get
Cannot
the
lose
Browns
this game.
24-14, 20,
But
yeah,
y'all niggas
21.
I have a
cold.
podcast.
I got Browns 15-12.
Browns ain't
What
winning.
the fuck? Just feel good.
Say just feel
Cool.
just feel cool. Okay. Sham's gone. Sham's gone.
That's
Sham's gone.
That's fine. We don't remember them. Broncos 30, Chargers 17.
What you generous say? The real
But,
defense playing by Chargers
but
3, Broncos 24. They ain't gonna be able to run all day on, yo.
I got like Chargers can't score against regular defense right now, so I agree. It's gonna be a blow.
All right.
Get the Chargers out of here. I don't want to hear no more about them again.
You will.
You got a Charger phone?
Steelers versus the Raiders.
Steelers
guess
17,
Steelers-
Raiders 10.
28, Raiders 7.
Hold on, but question: what if Russ start?
Christian
The
Wilkins
Steelers
out
do.
for the season.
Wow. That's a good question, Dory.
If Russ starts,
I still
Steelers
can go with the
lose.
Steelers, though. I still can go with the
Yeah,
Steelers.
he ain't that shitty.
Yeah.
Is he?
No, bro.
I want no Raiders can start. They can
O'Connell?
start O'Connell. Oh, O'Connell, that's it now.
O'Connell sound like he need to run for president or something.
Like,
Like
they
he's
got
a
something going on.
Republican or
I
something.
tell you, that's like Davenham and Prince, boy. Yeah,
Give
something
you
going on.
Hey, he can't get over this, bro.
Give you Mr. Avenambi.
Fox.
I'm going back to them.
No, he could miss him soon. He could miss
They
him
don't want to miss
soon.
Bumpy, but nobody miss Bumpy, but
JJ Redick can set a pen on screen for LeBron to take a wide open 3 for an air ball. That's when you can realize shit he in the scene.
You know, babe. Oh, Trey, hold on, wait. I could raise you. This better. Bronny James playing 20 minutes.
Never.
Wait, if Bronny James play 20 minutes, I ain't watching.
Please don't say things like this.
That nigga 0-82.
I ain't watching.
Didn't he play good in preseason the other night?
Well,
No,
I
when
mean,
Which
I mean,
preseason?
I know. I didn't
Yeah,
watch.
ain't
yeah,
look like he touched the ball, but
he play. He just ain't score.
All right.
all right. So moving on next, we have the Falcons versus the Panthers.
That could be
NFC
close.
so NFC South so wild that could be a close game.
But them NFC South games be solid, but
They play
I
each
could
other
see
to the
Kirk
death.
throwing this game away.
True.
literally.
Your dark
Falcons
horse.
27, Panthers 13.
NFC South teams just play each other to the death. Like they really they really hate each other.
Yeah, they do.
I
They
mean, the
really
whole
do.
Gladiator
South
wife.
do.
They really do.
All right. Oh, this should be a good game. This should be a good slaughter. The Lions versus the Cowboys.
I get
Lions gonna kill them.
Lions
Lions.
31.
It'll be 38-35.
They
Goff
got
Goff can style
25
on them.
many
Who's scoring
Lions.
35?
Lions
Them boys, but
What boys?
never.
The morning.
Lions 24-10.
But Lions 35. Cowboys 13.
Jesus, Jesus Christ.
You really don't
Free
expect
CD
that.
Lamb. Free CD Lamb. Free CD Lamb.
No, it ain't darking up. It's
It is.
it's
The
Mike
running game?
McCarthy and versus Campbell. I feel Campbell is a better head coach.
What is Doc, boy?
It's Doc.
Who?
Remember when I was talking about B-tier quarterbacks? Doc right there on the C list with Lamar.
But dark numbers, and Mahomes numbers.
Right there with
Yeah.
Lamar.
How you can talk about the B tier quarterbacks and then mention Doc as a C?
Yes.
I can't put Doc right on the same level as Lamar though. Like he's a 2-time league MVP, well
Two
deserved too.
playoff wins. Dark of 2 playoff wins. Similar numbers
I
to
didn't
Mahomes.
say he was ahead of Lamar on the tier. I just seen down there.
Think about this, boy. Dark numbers similar to Mahomes numbers, boy.
Doc is garbage. He's
Doc is-
60.
Alright, so
He's
Doc
60.
is
I could give you
garbage.
60 million reasons why he's garbage too.
All is good.
He was an asshole, but
He's trash.
this game should be good too though.
What?
The Bengals versus the Giants.
I got the Giants upsetting them.
If,
Yeah, I got-
if the Bengals lose, they need
Giants are
they need to
upset.
trade everyone.
I got Bengals 35, Giants 29. It
What
could
you
be
got,
high
Clem?
scoring though.
I got the
This Daniel Jones coming out body, and we ain't talking about the clause.
Wow.
Wow. But anyway, if the Bengals lose, they need to trade everyone. Don't even worry about it. Everybody
Daniel Jones for 5 years, boy. Where am I,
Yeah.
boy?
he can't even do that in Madden.
He can be like 5 points short of a perfect passing rating because he can throw it down.
trade.
Start one day this week, so I need it.
He's smoking us out.
Yeah, but on that now.
Oh, shit. Oh Lord.
Giants to upset them though.
So
7-20.
true. All right.
Bengals
So
need to think but the draft for y'all stay there.
I don't even know what they need to drop, to be honest with you.
They need to draft a new team.
They got the only thing they have is quarterback and wide receiver. That's all. Everything else, they could drop everything else. Center,
all right.
left guard, right guard,
All right.
quarterback.
T. Higgins for 5th. They could get a center, left guard, right guard. They could every round they could get a lineman.
T. Higgins could be going after the season.
Fox.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
likely.
because they can't pay all them niggas.
You can franchise him again.
That's why that nigga Yoshi Vasa or whatever he named, he getting plenty burn this year. So T. Higgins gone, man.
Say the name again.
Yoshi Vasa, whatever the
We're
fuck.
playing Mario.
I know what you mean.
Stupid.
I know what he
The
means.
white
Then
boy.
you. I out by gents. Y'all be
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Last game. Bills versus Jets.
Bills 23, Jets 20.
13.
That's the hate in you.
Yeah, but you can end with a Josh Allen pick.
But I got
I have
got-
Bills winning. I gotta think about the score though, but I have Bills winning.
14 to like 9, but I mean 24 to like 9.
See, because that way, when they tie and we come back off the bye week and win, and everyone else lose again, we in the lead.
Hmm. Sound good in theory.
You know, this is new me.
You may- All right, Jen. So that's all the topics of the everything, and 2 minutes and sorry, 2 hours and 14 minutes. So that's a new record. I commend us tremendously. The floor. Oh, fuck. Clem couldn't wait to go. Fifth, but the
Stop by running.
but the floor is open. If y'all have anything else to say, the floor is open. I ain't got no more topics.
Chrissy, do you? I mean, sorry, Kim, you really think you're starting May this week?
Yes, boy. I think so. Think I'm,
They said
I
they
think
said that officially yet. No way.
yeah. I see something
And
on Patriots Reddit. I'm not sure if it's official.
Chef didn't say that.
I have to
No.
double check. I see something on Patriots Reddit. So
He
Yeah,
he,
but
he basically say based on how Mayo talking, it's a possibility that May be starting, but it ain't like official.
he
oh,
need to start him. I
so
I did have a theory that it ain't really Mayo fault. The reason why May ain't starting, I believe, is Crafton. Crafton don't want to play him yet. I believe
so
Mayo want to play him.
Maybe.
could
I
be.
got I got a question. I got a question for y'all, right? If Daniels, because I was about to say McDaniels, if Daniels beat Lamar on Sunday, y'all think that put him right in first place for winning the MVP, or
Yeah,
just for
not MVP now. That's too
I ain't-
much.
I ain't give no MVP.
well, not I'm
Not even.
sorry, not winning, but as leading. Y'all think he could be a leading candidate once he beat
Mm-mm,
him?
mm-mm.
But
Why
as
not?
long as
It's
Why
possible.
not?
It's
Why
possible.
not?
A leading
he could be
candidate.
in a
He'd be
he could be in
probably
conversation.
four out of the top. He'd be number four out of the top four probably.
I mean, but then when you look at the plethora of quarterbacks he beat in the last 3 weeks,
They they legit have Lamar now as number one, um, leading candidate. Him
I don't
and
like that. I don't like things like this. I don't
To
like
me,
things.
like the usual suspects you would have MVP, they ain't playing that good. Mahomes, you can't put Mahomes in the MVP conversation. I ain't
but
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
somehow he is.
Right.
I don't know
the only
why.
thing is
I mean,
record
because
right now.
realistically, that's how bad of a year you want to win.
That's what he's saying. So if he was to play good, he could be in the combo.
Just what I say right now.
The only thing would really be holding him back is the fact that he's a rookie, and the fact that they'll be looking at that like we don't get no rookie, no MVP. But
Yeah,
they might
because
have
that
they might have to
can
consider
shout
it.
out record books and all type of different fuck.
Yeah, they ain't happen.
Then he
You
can
know,
reset the market crazy when it's time for your contract though, when you really look at it.
Well, by that time he get 70 million. If Doc gets 60, he get about 70.
But I arguing
him
for
and CJ
80.
Stroud getting 70. We ain't worry with that.
I want 80. Because Stroud
Nah.
didn't even do what I do.
What's that?
When MVP rookie year, if he do it.
Oh.
I
Like,
mean,
like
that's a
y'all,
I talking under the pretense like that. Like if he
Oh,
do
okay.
that,
All right. I got you.
possibly lead them to a playoff win, possibly two. But I want
yeah,
80
boy,
mil, boy.
and Commanders was garbage for a while, so
80 mil, he might be the first 100 mil.
Never.
Never.
but you gotta
Honestly,
watch Kate. I don't
It
like Caleb
coming,
Williams,
boy.
but he getting better every game, like
Boy,
Yeah,
fuck Caleb Williams,
I like him, but
What?
he jamming low key, boy.
Caleb Williams been throwing some
he,
good passes
he
though. I
finally
see something.
starting to use all them receivers he got.
They say he had a touchdown. DJ Moore. They said that's only the second time. That's the second reception him and DJ Moore off together. I say, well, what the fuck?
Your boy been turning up low key too, though. DeAndre Swift. He balling.
Keenan Allen still injured.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the fuck, eh? The
He look
train
like he ain't want to play.
continues.
Boy.
Sean them got their whole team and want to know why they fucking shitty.
But you know who I really surprised at? Who look like they is a shell of their former self? Mike Williamson.
But he a Jetty.
He a Jets,
Yeah,
yeah.
boy. When I was watching the recap, boy, like but it's hard to say if he on the field or not at sometimes, boy.
Jets offense shitty.
He
I
ain't
mean,
even look at the ball on the last play. We get pick off. But then the game, he ain't look at the ball.
But then again, realistically, I didn't think he was even expecting the ball at that point in time, man.
Jets need a real offensive coordinator. That's why you always think I can't. They need to go call Josh McDaniels for real. They need an offensive coordinator.
He
That
want
McDaniels.
money. He
That's
want
that
why
money.
I was getting him mixed.
He want
that
money,
that
coach.
Yeah, but he ain't doing
yeah,
nothing.
man. The last job was Raiders.
Oh yes, they did fire him.